You are watching the Commanders Report watch party for preseason week 2 versus the Detroit Lions. Welcome into the show, guys. Our program, as always, is presented by Prize Picks. And today, guys, we will get our first look at Jayden Daniels in the Washington Commanders offense here today versus the Detroit Lions. Don't expect the starters to be out there for too long today, but we will see Jayden Daniels, we will see Terry McLaurin, we will see Stephon Diggs. For the first time this season, it should be pretty fun here to start today's show. We're less than 30 minutes away from kicking things off in the Motor City at Ford Field there at the Detroit Lions Stadium. So can't wait to get things going with you guys here today. And if you are here at the beginning of this week's watch party, make sure you guys type those real ones in all caps down there in the comment section. I'm giving out shout outs to kick off today's show. Want to see all the real ones that have shown up at the beginning of today's live program. I see Viper Rigo. I see Skinny. I see Christopher Domingo. Jasmine Gray is here. We've got Your Dizzy. We've got David Finney. We've got Allison Wood here, who's a real one. We got Josh Ray giving out shout-outs right now. We got Thomas Tabar. We've got Keith Watford. We've got Cruz. We've got Renmack. We've got Sean. We've got O. Fletcher. Thomas Tabar. Sean Davis. We've got Impressive Highlights. We've got Jasmine Gray. By the way, we have a live poll going on right now in the live chat room, guys. Will Jayden Daniels score a touchdown today? 87% of you guys are saying yes. Would certainly love to see Jayden Daniels drive right down the field here on that first drive. We've got Diamond Doodle. Hope I'm saying that right. We got Chubbits. That's an awesome name. We got Thomas Tabar, Edward, Cruz, Oliver, JP Passion. We've got Deck Plate Home Inspections. We've got Dad, AMC Buckets. We've got Jasmine Gray, Thomas Tabar. Got a good crew of Commanders fans ready to talk some ball here and watch some preseason football here on the Commanders Report. And coming up, guys, we've got more pregame coverage for you guys here as we prepare for the second week of the Commanders preseason versus the Detroit Lions. But before we get into the rest of our pregame coverage here on today's show, I want to tell you about our presenting sponsor on this week's watch party, which is Prize Picks, America's #1 sports picks app. Preseason football is here, and there isn't a better place to cash in on your football takes this season than with our friends at Prize Picks. The app is really easy to use. Just pick more than or less than on a few player stat projections and then lock in your lineup. And today, guys, Prize Picks actually doesn't have any Commanders projections for this game. So we're taking the more on field goals made for Lions kicker Jake Bates. We're taking the less on passing yards for Joshua Dobbs, the backup quarterback for the Detroit Lions. And we're taking the less on passing yards for Browns quarterback Shedeur Sanders. We will keep tabs on him as we get into the second half of this game, and Cleveland is playing in their first half against the Buffalo Bills later today. Best of all, guys, Prize Picks just switched their offer. All you have to do is play your first $5 lineup with code HMA, and if you win that lineup, you get $150 in additional lineups. Because of this new offer, there's not a better time to join than right now, right before the start of football season, so lock in and win that first lineup. One more time, that's code HMA at sign-up to get $150 in bonus lineups if you win your first $5 lineup. Click the link in the comments and description to download the app today. As always, play responsibly, and a big thank you to Prize Picks for sponsoring the Commanders Report Watch Party here in preseason week 2. All right, so if you guys want to get a question, a comment, if you want to get up on screen in any way, shape, or form, make sure you guys send in a super chat on today's stream. Going to be putting up every single super chat that comes in on screen here. If you got a topic you want to discuss, by all means, send in a super chat to help support the channel. And then we're also going to be doing a raffle today. We got over $300 in donations last week, guys. So I promised you that if we did that, we would be doing a jersey raffle today. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing. All right. So we're going to be giving away a Commanders jersey of the winner's choosing at the end of today's stream. So make sure you guys stick around to the end of the game to see if you win that raffle. And of course, make sure you get in on the raffle here by super chatting. All right. $5 gets you into the raffle today. $10, 3 raffle tickets. Plus, we got the lemon juice back here. So we'll do some lemon shots for $10. Then $20, 10 tickets, plus we spin the wheel. We got a bunch of stuff on the Commanders Report wheel here this week. Got everything from raffle tickets to jumping jacks to a Cry Eagles Cry song on there. and even more lemon shots, right? So if you guys want to get in on the fun, make sure you guys get those super chats in. And then $50 super chats, we will have tortilla slaps and bangs, okay? So if you guys want to get those super chats in, greatly appreciate your guys' support. If you want a chance to win that Jaden Daniels jersey, make sure you help contribute to the channel here today. And if you are sitting at home and you're saying, Jack, I don't have any money to spend on a YouTube show, we completely understand, all right? We really do. So today, guys, we're going to be giving away free raffle tickets to people in the chat for every 50 new subscribers that we gain. Right now, we are just one more new subscriber away from giving away our first free raffle entry of the day. And a big shout out to Juju Smith, Joe, Jason, Andre, and Daniel for being the last 5 people to click that subscribe button. And thank you to whoever just clicked that subscribe button. Let's give away a free raffle entry here, our first of the day. Spam those me's in the chat if you want a free raffle entry to win that Commanders jersey of your choosing at the end of the show here. I see Chris is down there. Get those in there. I'm going to give shout-outs here. Whoever puts in the most me's wins the raffle entry right now. We got Thomas Tabar. We've got Jasmine Gray, Peter. We've got Yums, Chris, O. Fletcher, Thomas, Yums, Peter, Treyway, Richard Barker. We've got Remick, Josh, Peter, Thomas, Chris, O. Fletcher, Josh, Mr. Tiger. Who wants it? Who wants a free raffle ticket? $10, 10 more seconds here. 10 more seconds. Get those me's in the chat. Whoever I see the name in there the most is going to get the free raffle entry to kick off today's show. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to give this one to Richard Barker. Richard Barker, you are in on the raffle, my friend. And then also, guys, for every 100 likes we get on the show today, we will be giving away a free raffle entry. So right now we're sitting at 28 likes. We got 94 people watching live. So if everybody clicks that thumbs up icon right now, we can get really close to giving away another free raffle entry right here on the show. So definitely appreciate your guys' support. And if you guys want another way to get a free raffle ticket and you want to for sure walk away with a piece of Commanders Report apparel, you guys can actually check out our merch website right now, and specifically our Sonny Styles t-shirts. All right, we got a really cool design that's drawn up by our merch guy here at Chat Sports, Arnold. He drew this up on draft weekend, and you guys have been buying these things up like hotcakes. If you don't have your Sonny Styles t-shirt yet, these are available on the website right now for $24.99 at chatsports.com/Sonny as we approach 20 minutes till kickoff here. So Ponzi's going to put the link down there in the comments and description if you guys want to go make a purchase. Every person that makes a purchase of a Sonny Styles t-shirt today is going to get a shout out on the show, and they're going to be getting you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give them 3 free raffle entries for buying up these t-shirts today, all right? So if you buy up a t-shirt, you get 3 free raffle entries that you don't have to super chat to get, okay? So if you're going to help us out, we're going to help you guys out. If you buy one of our Sonny Styles t-shirts today, we're going to increase your chances of winning that Commanders jersey at the end of the show. So greatly appreciate your guys' support on that front. And now we have our first super of the day coming in from O. Fletcher, $5, wants in on the raffle here. And he says, raffle time, do you have any concerns with the Commanders' O-line? I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're being objective and if you're being honest about this group heading into the season, I think you have to say that you're at least a little bit concerned, especially with the exit of Laramie Tunsil, who is the rock of this offensive line. That's why they paid him all that money this offseason. And it's unfortunate that we're going to be missing him for probably the entirety of the year this year, specifically in the regular season. We'll see what happens here in terms of the postseason, if the Commanders can make it and how far, and whether that will open up the possibility for Tunsil to return at the end of the year. But, I mean, the Commanders are operating right now under the assumption that they're going to have Brandon Coleman, who has been shaky at best at left tackle his first 2 seasons in the league when he's had the opportunity to play there, be their starting left tackle for the entire season. Now, it's nice that you do bring back Chris Paul, I will say, because, very cheap contract, just a 1-year, $3 million deal to bring back somebody that played pretty well for this team last year. And, he's got a lot of starting experience in this offensive line. So I'm cool with that. Obviously, it's shaky, but, in terms of a season-ending injury to your best offensive lineman, there's worse situations that you could be in. Then at center, obviously another big question mark. Nick Allegretti hasn't really been practicing at all in camp, which worries me because, you guys know I'm not the biggest Nick Allegretti fan, especially moving from center to guard, or from guard to center, a brand new position for him, and he hasn't been able to develop any chemistry under center snapping the ball to Jaden Daniels over the course of camp. I actually have been talking about the possibility of maybe starting Matt Golban this year, the rookie out of Michigan State. He looked really good on film last week against Miami, in my opinion. And we'll see how he does today and see if he can, put together another good performance. And if he does, I think the Washington Commanders need to really think about the possibility of moving Golban up the depth chart here and maybe giving him a chance to start week 1. Because if Allegretti's going to be missing more time before we get to the start of the season, the clock's ticking, man. Like, we don't want this to be like a Terry McLaurin situation where, like, he's practicing with Jaden Daniels for, like, a week or, like, 5 days before the start of the season. That's just not enough time to build up that chemistry, in my opinion. But then Sam Cosmi, super duper, steady. That's now your new rock in this offensive line with Tunsil out for likely the season. And then Connerly, you're really hoping that he can take a step up. Now, unfortunately, he hasn't had the best start to camp reportedly. And hopefully, he can look more like he did towards the second half of last season, where he played really well, I think. He definitely played better in the final quarter of the season than he did in the first half, where he really, really struggled. So you're hoping Connerly can really take a step up and become that first-round caliber player that, the Commanders thought that he was coming out of Oregon. Hopefully, we can hit some green lights on the offensive line. I think it'll be a big part of the success or failure of the Commanders offense this year. Now, in terms of this game, guys, we did get the official inactives list. This is all the players that will not be playing today. Most of these guys are dealing with injuries. Rashad White, Marcus Mariota, obviously dealing with injuries. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt is fine, but he's not going to be playing here today. Trey Amos dealing with an ankle issue right now. Another guy that's not been practicing really at all in camp, which worries me a bit with this being a brand new defense. Jeremy McNichols dealing with a quad injury, Kayvon Chason and Jordan McGee, Nick Allegretti, obviously Tunsil, Wise, Armstrong is fine, but he's going to be suspended for the first week of the season. Then Deron Payne dealing with a little minor injury right now, apparently. Jerzon Newton is likely also out for this season with a torn pectoral muscle. He had surgery on it this week. Tim Settle still working his way back, but should be back at practice next week. So that's good news. And then Dafe Owe also dealing with a minor injury. So a lot of key players, specifically on the defensive side of the ball, not playing today. But who will be playing today? Jaden Daniels, of course, the starting quarterback for the Washington Commanders, entering his third NFL season and entering his first season in a pro-style under-center offense. Of course, helmed by first-time offensive play caller David Blau. So really excited to see Jaden operate in a preseason game here today and get our first taste of what Jaden Daniels looks under center against an NFL defense. I know it's preseason. It's going to be vanilla coverages, etc. Just hoping to see Jaden play a clean game. Hopefully he doesn't run around too much and put his body at risk. Just please get out of this game healthy, JD. That would be absolutely terrible if we're dealing with a Jaden Daniels injury after the starting quarterback last week, Marcus Mariota, got injured on the first drive of the game. And then also a little bit of news here. Stephon Diggs has apparently changed his number. He will be wearing the number 3 heading into this ball game today. So I think I like the number 3 better here, Ponzi. What do you think there? I think that number 3 is a pretty sweet number. It's close to 8, which is what he wore last year in New England. I think it looks a lot better than the double-digit number there, the 18 that he was wearing in practices to this point. I think that number 3 will be his number this year, and I'm cool with that.
I mean, honestly, this is fine. This is great. I like the number 3. I think number 3 is a lot of people were saying, "Oh, get Joe Theismann to retire his number," and it's like, I don't think that's a good look, especially for a one-year guy. Maybe Stephon resigns with the Commanders, maybe, but at the same time, I think 3 is a nice fit on him. I definitely wanted a single digit for him. I think he rocks that, but 3 is perfectly fine. I think this is probably out of the options there weren't a lot. 3 was probably my best favorite idea for him because of what 13's taken up, his 0's taken up,
14's taken.
Yeah, it's like
1's taken.
It's like maybe he could have gotten Traylon Burks to switch his number, but I don't know.
I think 3 is a lot better than 13 on him, though. Like, that's just my personal opinion. But, like, I think Diggs is very much a single-digit kind of guy to me. Like, he's just got a single-digit vibe to him.
It's so weird because, like, he used to wear the 14, in Minnesota. And then
but that was back when receivers couldn't wear single digits.
Exactly. And it's like, since the single-digit rule, I'm like, Stephon Diggs just has aura. He's probably a top 5 aura player. No doubt.
I mean, he's got charisma, he's got swagger, he's got juice. So it's nice to have a player with that. And by the way, it's more than just, he looks cool out there, man. Like, he's a good football player, and I think we're going to see that on the field today. I'm hoping for a catch or two from Mr. Stephon in his preseason debut here with the Washington Commanders. But before we get into the rest of this pregame show here and we get to your questions, continue to super chat to get in on the raffle, all that great stuff, guys. I want to tell you about another new sponsor that we have here on the Commanders Report that we are really proud to partner with, and that is Courtyard. Head on over to courtyard.io and use code HMA at checkout for 15% off today. What Courtyard is, guys, is that it's an app that lets collectors rip digital packs of real, authentically graded cards, all from the comfort from your phone. And I really like the presentation on their app here, guys. On screen right now, you're looking at kind of the process of unveiling or unpacking one of their packs on their app. And I think it's pretty darn cool how they shine it there and kind of unveil the card. And guys, we're actually going to be giving away a Commanders card here this week, where we have a Jaden Daniels rookie card, a PSA 9 mint condition card that can be yours for free here. All you have to do is create a free Courtyard account today and then put your username in the live chat room. All right, it has to be in the live chat room so Ponzi can see it. If you do so, you enter yourself into a free giveaway here that costs you nothing to enter, and you could be walking away with a free Jaden Daniels PSA 9 mint condition rookie card, which I think is only going to get more and more valuable here as time goes on, with Jaden Daniels being as good as I think he's going to be in this league. So if you guys want to enter today, all you have to do is create a Courtyard account. That's free to do so, by the way. And then you put your username in the live chat so producer Ponzi can see it. With Courtyard, real-time odds are listed for each pack before you rip, so there's no loaded boxes or rigged breaks. There's also instant buybacks, so you're never stuck with a card that you don't want. Head on over to courtyard.io and use my code HMA at checkout for 15% off today. And remember, comment your username in the live chat room to enter the giveaway. We're going to be giving that card away at the end of the week. The link is in the comments and description of today's show. A big thank you to Courtyard for sponsoring today's edition of the Commanders Report Watch Party. All right, man. So we are about 10 minutes or so away from the start of preseason week 2 between the Commanders and Lions. Of course, this week the Commanders are away. They're in Detroit at Ford Field. And it doesn't sound like we're going to see too many of the starters for the Detroit Lions here in this game. It'll be mostly backups, but we are going to see quite a few starters for the Washington Commanders in this game, particularly on offense. I'm also really excited to see some of the players that stood out last week, Ponzi, when it comes to UDFA, Robert Henry Jr., to the rookie out of Penn State, Katron Allen. I'm excited to see Craig Reynolds if he plays in this game for the first time, former Detroit Lion. They brought him in this week after the injuries to multiple Commanders running backs are currently plaguing this team. And what are you laughing about over there, Ponzi?
Oh, Fletcher, I was checking out because I thought you were joking with your username.
He's not joking?
Is I love Jack Sperry.
Oh, well, Fletcher, I appreciate
you for signing up for Courtyard. I got you written down now.
I might have to stack the deck here in his favor because he's showing love to the channel. Of course, I kid. Everyone's going to have an equal opportunity to win that Jaden Daniels card. But
if I don't mark your name, if I don't address you, and because Anthony, I just see that you put your username down. Just comment a couple times, and I'll see it.
Ponzi will see it. Even if Ponzi doesn't address it, just make sure, just do it a couple times. Ponzi will see it eventually.
Yeah, because I'll give you a shout out because of the fact that I want you to know that you've been entered into the giveaway. Speaking of shout outs, we have another shout out. Someone bought our Sonny Styles t-shirt.
Oh, let's go. Who bought it?
Let's see. It was Perry H.
Perry H. Shout out to you, Perry, for buying up the Sonny Styles t-shirt. That gives him 3 free raffle entries for the jersey raffle that we're going to be doing at the end of the show here today. Guys, make sure you go to chatsports.com/Sonny to pick up our Sonny Styles t-shirt. Ponzi, if you want to show it on screen here one more time. You guys get 3 extra raffle entries for the Commanders jersey here today. If you guys buy up this t-shirt today, it's $24.99 on the website. And if you guys want to make sure it's always sunny in your living room here this season when you're watching Commanders football and you want to help support our channel, it's chatsports.com/Sonny to pick yours up today. And just a reminder here, guys, we will be giving away a Commanders jersey of the winner's choosing, whether you want a Jaden Daniels jersey, Stephon Diggs, Terry McLaurin, doesn't matter to me. Whoever wins this raffle at the end of the show is going to be getting a Commanders jersey because you guys put in over $300 in donations last week. So make sure you guys get in on that raffle by getting your super chats in or by purchasing a Sonny Styles t-shirt. $5 in a super chat gets you into the raffle today, guys. $10 gets you 3 raffle tickets, and we'll do a lemon shot. $20, it's 10 tickets plus we spin the wheel, and then for every $50 super chat, it'll be a bang, and we will slap Ponzi with a tortilla.
Hey, not only me.
I know it's back. I mean, first one's yours.
I know.
First
like
one's
always,
yours.
like always.
So we can't be thinking about slapping me until we slap you. That's the way it works here.
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
That is the way it goes. And by the way, guys, I'm getting word from our bosses right now. If we can sell 10 Sonny Styles t-shirts today, okay, right now we have 1 sale. If we can get to 10 sales today, next week, we'll be able to unveil a Jaden Daniels t-shirt for this channel.
Yeah.
Right now, we have a Terry McLaurin t-shirt, and we have a Sonny Styles t-shirt. If you guys want us to have a really cool design for a Jaden Daniels t-shirt available on our merch site, make sure you guys go buy up some of these t-shirts up on our website right now. If we do so, my bosses tell us here that we can maybe get something going for a Jaden Daniels t-shirt before week 1. So that would be really fun. Make sure you guys click that subscribe button as well, guys. We're going to be here for just about every single Commanders game live for our live watch parties this year. It should be a really fun season with first-time play callers on both sides of the ball. Jaden Daniels operating a brand new offense. You got one of the best wide receiver duos in the league in Terry McLaurin and Stephon Diggs. A very fun defense that should throw a lot of stuff at opposing offenses. I think that this team's going to be a lot of fun to watch this year, guys. So if you guys want to experience this season with us here on the Commanders Report for free, click that subscribe button right now. Every 50 subscribers that we add on today's show, we're going to be giving away a free raffle entry for the Commanders jersey. We're going to be giving away at the end of the show. Or we got a $5 super chat here right before we kick things off. We're about 6 minutes away from kicking things off in Detroit. So make sure you guys stick around for the start of this game. Brandon's recovery says $5 gets him into the raffle. Says courtyard name is JD5 fan. All right, you got that, Ponzi?
Yep, I got it.
All right, you're in the
raffle as well.
You are in the giveaway, Brandon, for the Jaden Daniels rookie card, and you are in on the raffle as well for the Commanders jersey. So killing 2 birds with 1 stone there, Brandon. I like the strategy. All right, let's take some questions here. A Legacy Brother says week 1 will be peak cry Eagles cry. You better believe it. We're gonna have probably $10 cry Eagles cries for week 1 versus the Eagles, I would say.
Man, you know what?
There's gonna be a lot of cry
They deserve
Eagles cries. Yeah, they deserve it. They suck. Eagles fans are the worst. And by the way, if you guys don't follow me on X, I'm actually putting out my annual QB power rankings right now, and I ranked Jalen Hurts 17th on my list. It won't shock you to hear that a bunch of Eagles fans got in my comment section and were calling me an idiot and all these different things. It's just like, man, I think there is at least 16 quarterbacks in this league right now that could have won that Super Bowl with that Eagles team a couple of years ago. I'm not impressed by Jalen Hurts. And by the way, guys, they're going to a brand new pro style of offense, just like the Commanders are doing this year. But the thing is, the Eagles have tried to do this multiple times with Jalen Hurts, and it's failed every time. They've always had to go back to that shotgun spread style of offense. It's really vanilla, really boring. And now you don't have A.J. Brown. And reportedly, Jalen Hurts has really struggled in these training camp practices. By the way, same thing goes for Jackson Dart of the New York Giants. Right now, Ponzi, I think the Cowboys are a really good football team. As much as it pains me to say it.
Yeah.
I think that, last year, Dak Prescott really solidified himself as like a top 10 guy in this league. I think the defense should be better with Christian Parker coming into Dallas. I think Dallas will be a tough team to beat in this division. But I feel pretty good about the Washington Commanders getting at least second place in this division this season. Maybe they'll be really close with the Eagles. I think the Eagles and Commanders are in a pretty similar tier of teams right now. And I think that the records between those two teams will be pretty darn close. But, I think that the Commanders should be a very fun football team to watch this year, guys. And don't be shocked if the Washington Commanders beat the Philadelphia Eagles on the road in Philly to start off this season.
One of those things, Sperry, is that, you say that they're in a similar tier, but honestly, if I'm being completely, transparent here, I think the Commanders have a little bit more upside when it comes to, if these coordinators hit, and, that's a big if, but, I really like Durante Jones as the defensive coordinator, and I really do like David Blau. And I think, if these coordinators hit and they, obviously go through the rookie troubles and all that, this team could be really good. I don't like the Eagles hiring of their offensive coordinator, and, they lost a good bit of talent in that defensive secondary room with Christian Parker. And, that was a huge part of their defense, reportedly. Apparently, he was, kind of similar to Durante Jones in Minnesota, where he was just really getting these secondary guys coached up. He was doing different, performances, different zones, all that. So, it could be real fall-off for the Eagles this year. And we've been expecting it for a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. I think we have another T-shirt sale here, by the way, so another shout-out to give. Just let us know when you're ready for that, Ponzi. $5 from Berto. Gets in on the raffle. Says, real one, another dub today. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to get a dub here, for sure. No question about that.
So, Bodie R,
that's O. Fletcher. O. Fletcher just let us know in the chat. By the way, O. Fletcher is today's MVP so far. He's the number one crown in terms of the Super Chat rankings so far. So shout out to O. Fletcher. Says, just ordered the shirt under the name Bodie. Shout out to O. Fletcher. That's 3 more raffle tickets for you, my friend. And you're getting the Sonny Styles t-shirt. Thanks for helping to support the channel here. And now we are getting real close to the start of this game in Detroit. Here, guys, get those super chats in throughout the course of the show. Again, we're going to be giving away a Commanders jersey of the winner's choosing at the end of the game. Only $5 to get in on that raffle, by the way. $10 gets you 3 tickets. $20 gets you 10 tickets, and we spin the wheel. If you purchase a Sonny Styles t-shirt, you also get 3 more raffle tickets along with that shirt. So if you play your cards right, man, you could be for sure coming away with a Sonny Styles t-shirt, and then also maybe a Commanders jersey. So and a Jaden Daniels rookie card. If you really play your cards right here, you could get the rookie card, the jersey, and a Sonny Styles t-shirt here, all in one fell swoop. All right, man. So we're a minute away. Click that thumbs up icon right now. And you know what, Ponzi? I want to give away a free raffle entry right now. All right, I want to give away a free raffle entry. So if you guys are ready to kick things off in Detroit, type those WSHs down there in the comment section. I want you guys to show your excitement right now. I'm going to give away a free raffle entry to the person that puts in the most WSHs before we kick things off in Detroit. We've got Brandon Recovery. We've got Vibes. We've got Legacy Brother. We've got Jasmine Gray. We've got Berto. We've got Jasmine Gray, Alan Taylor, Legacy, Vibes, Brandon, Anthony. We've got Alan Taylor, Anthony, Legacy, Berto.
I see Nimrod or Ricky Bobby, what a name, just signed up and entered himself in the courtyard giveaway.
Shout out to him. We got Dylan. We got Richard Barker. We got Sean McNasty. Whoever I see the most before we kick things off in Detroit is going to get it, guys. Type those WSHs. Come on, baby. Who's excited? And while you're at it, click that thumbs up icon. If we can get to 100 likes before kickoff, I'm giving away another free raffle entry here. Let's go. All right, 10 more seconds, and we're giving this away. Come on. Can we get 15 more likes so we can give away another one? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to give this one to Legacy Brother. Legacy Brother was putting in the most WHSs in there. He deserves it. I think I see my guy Shaggy in the chat. What's up, Shaggy? It's good to see you, man. By the way, Shaggy, if you haven't gotten a Sonny Styles t-shirt yet, You can go chatsports.com/Sonny to pick yours up today. If you get a t-shirt, it's $24.99. If you purchase a t-shirt, you get 3 more raffle entries. We're going to be giving away a Commanders jersey at the end of the show. $5 gets you in, $10 gets you 3 tickets, $20 gets you 10 tickets. It's great to see you, Shaggy. Let's watch some preseason football here, guys. Let's go. Get to see the Commanders' white uniforms, the away uniforms for the first time here this preseason. It's pretty much the same uniform as the Super Bowl era uniforms that they wore last year. It's slightly different with the helmet. And by the way, guys, every 50 new subscribers we add on the show today, we're also giving away a free raffle entry. Mark is asking who's our QB this quarter. It's going to be Jaden Daniels for the first drive or two. I think that Jaden will get somewhere between 10 to 20 snaps here. And they're getting ready to kick things off in Detroit right now. They're having their pregame coverage. But yeah, man, it sounds like we will have a good amount of starters today. We'll have Jaden Daniels out there. Terry McLaurin will be out there. Stephon Diggs and his new number 3, will be out there. Going to have most of the starting offensive line out there. Hey, we've got a $10 super chat, our first of the day, which means it's our first lemon shot. Ponzi, I don't have a shot glass with me. Could you go grab one for me, please? All right. $10 from Waldorf Shadow. We'll put you up on screen here once Ponzi gets back with the shot glasses. That gets you 3 raffle tickets, and I got to do a lemon shot. So obviously last week against Miami, the Commanders were able to get the victory, but the first team units did not play particularly well. The defense allowed a quick touchdown to the first team Miami offense. Thank you, sir. I do not think this is not clean. Like, at all. Yeah, this one's fine. All right. Lemon juice time. All right. First one of the day to preseason week 2 and to Waldorf. Okay. Good way to start the day with some lemon juice. I don't know. Fantastic Sports is hi, Jack. What's up, Fantastic Sports? Did the TV just like randomly turn off on us? Oh, well, that's great. Apparently the NFL Plus stream just turned off. But they haven't started the game yet. So we're still in a good spot here. Just a reminder, guys, we'll put up Waldorf's $10 super chat here in just a second. But $5 gets you in on the jersey raffle today. $10 gets you 3 tickets and a lemon shot. $20, 10 tickets, and we spin the wheel. $50, we bang. And there's a tortilla slap if you put in 50 today. Plus, obviously, you get a crap ton of raffle tickets. Shout out to Paris Beam with the 10. Says, raise hail. It's a cool profile picture too with the mask. All right, currently in commercial break. Once they get out of the commercial break here, we'll be getting going here in Detroit for preseason week 2. Get to see Stephon Diggs play for the first time in a Commander's uniform. Get to see Jaden Daniels operate this new pro-style offense for the first time today. All right, who's excited? Oh, by the way, we passed 100 likes. Let's give away one more free raffle entry here before we kick things off. Type those me's in the chat if you want a free raffle entry. Let's go. Let's go. Keep clicking that thumbs up icon. Type those me's in the chat. Giving away one more free raffle entry here before we kick things off in Detroit. We've got 285 people in this chat. Let's go. We've got Old Lady. We've got Brandon, Recovery, Godseeker. We've got Legacy Brother. We got LD Nice. We've got Godseeker, Renmac, Anthony, Waldorf, Kings, Campbell, David, Richard Barker, Jeff. Keep them coming here, guys. Keep clicking that thumbs up icon. Every 100 likes, we're giving away a free raffle entry. Richard Barker, James Lovett, Jasmine Gray. Washington won the toss and elected to defer. So I guess they don't want Jaden Daniels out there first today. Steven, Jasmine, Godseeker, Fantastic. All right, 5 more seconds here, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to give this one to Jeff Catt. Jeff, you are in on the raffle here today. All right, baby, let's get it started here in preseason week 2. Lots of Commander starters out today, but also quite a few are in. So excited to see how this first-team defense is going to try and bounce back after a lackluster performance last week against Miami. We will see more first-teamers play today compared to last week. We'll see Jeremy Reeves play. We'll see Nick Cross play. We'll see Mike Samerstrill play. We'll see Amik Robertson play. We'll see Frankie Luvu today. And they're ready to kick things off in Detroit. Let's get it going, baby. Kings, I can't say this name. Just Kings. I'm just going to call you Kings, my friends. This is Jaden getting playing time. He is. Kingston. Jesus Christ, I can't. Why can't I read, Ponzi? It's been a long week. It's T&E. You said TNA. No, I didn't. I know you're upset, Max, because we did spend too much money, but I said T&E. If you know, you know. All right, we are underway in Detroit. Good kick by Drew Stevens, the new kicker here in Washington. It's fielded at the 1. It's going to be returned to around the 23, 24-yard line. That is where Detroit will kick things off here. And Josh Dobbs, their new backup quarterback, takes the field. Last week was 4 of 8 for 32 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. And now let's see what this first-team unit here for the Washington Commanders can do. Sonny Styles, of course, taking the field. Make sure you guys go check out our Sonny Styles t-shirts. You guys get 3 free raffle entries if you buy one of these today, guys. Chatsports.com/Sonny. Offset I formation. Dobbs will hand it off to the Detroit Lions running back, and he will pick up about 3 or 4. It's not Jahmyr Gibbs. Top starters for the Lions not playing today. Under center here for Dobbs. Gonna take the snap. Play action. Dobbs looking, now stepping up. And now Amik Robertson hits him hard and it's out. The ball is out and it's still rolling towards the end zone. And who's going to pick it up? I think the Commanders have it. They do. Touchdown, Commanders. There's a flag on the play. Let's hold on here. The fumble is recovered by number 48. That is Joshua Josephs, the rookie out of Tennessee, who had a great week 1 of the preseason last week. Illegal formation on the Lions. It will be declined. Touchdown, Washington. Amik Robertson brings the boom to start this game, and the Commanders are on the board. Joshua Joseph also had a really quick win and a pressure up the middle there. But Amik Robertson being blitzed from the nickel absolutely destroyed Joshua Dobbs. The ball then rolls all the way back to the end zone, where then Joshua Josephs wrestles the ball away from a Detroit Lions offensive lineman, and the Commanders have a touchdown to start this game. What a start for the Burgundy and Gold. Type those TDs in the chat. Show me them TDs you guys thought. Now we get the rookie kicker, Drew Stevens, who just beat out Jake Moody for the starting kicker position here in Washington, at least for now. Stevens puts up the extra point, and it is good. 7-0 Commanders to start this one. What a start to Amik Robertson's tenure here in Washington. That's the type of attitude that Dan Quinn wanted coming into this season that we haven't had here in Washington the first 2 years here. And
against his former team.
And it's against his former team. Even better.
That's awesome. That's an awesome moment for him.
Yeah, you can have the rest of the day off, Amik. You're good, man. So big shout out to two new Commanders players this season, Amik Robertson and Joshua Josephs, on the fumble and fumble recovery for a touchdown. And now we'll see more of the defense coming up. Yep, fantastic. All right, second kickoff of the day. Drew Stevens has already been pretty busy. As the kick is away. Trying to put it in the corner, but it doesn't even get into the landing zone. Well, actually, I do think it goes into the landing zone. It's in the 11, but allows for a good return. Not the best kick from Stevens. Takes it to about the 29-yard line. And now Joshua Dobbs, after getting his bell rung there, is going to be out there once again for Detroit's second drive of the game. Under center is Dobbs. Condensed formation. Isaac Tesla, the one wide receiver, out to the left. Takes the snap. Play action roll out to the right. Dobbs will throw to the flat. It is caught. And it will be a nice tackle. Nice rally tackle there from Fabian Moreau. Veteran of the Durante Jones-Brian Flores scheme. He played as a backup corner in Minnesota. And after the retirement of Akello Witherspoon, they brought him in. Under center, and it's going to be a handoff, and it's going to be close to the line to gain. But it looks like just short. It'll be third down and short coming up.
Sonny Styles on the tackle. Get your It's Always Sunny merch.
Get your Sonny Styles shirts, guys. Chatsports.com/Sunny. Get 3 extra raffle tickets to win the jersey today, by the way, if you make a purchase. Under center here is Dobbs on 3rd and 1. They're going to go QB sneak, and they're going to pick it up. First down, Lions. New set of downs for the Lions. Under center is Dobbs. Condensed formation. Takes a snap. Handoff. And the Lions will get about 4 yards on the first down carry. We'll say, kind of like the Lions game or the Dolphins game last week, I think that the Lions is kind of getting some decent push up front in terms of the run game. Shotgun here for Dobbs now. 3 receiver set on 2nd down and 6. Takes the snap. They send another pressure. Now throws over the middle into a tight window. It's overthrown incomplete by Dobbs. Tried to fit that in a pretty tight window. And it falls incomplete. Intended receiver was number 17 for the Lions, Tay Martin, the backup wide receiver. Looked like Tay Martin kind of dinosaur armed that. He was a little worried that he was going to get hit over the middle. Maybe could have made a better play on the football. Now shotgun again on 3rd down and 6. Chance to get off the field. Looks like Durante is dialing up a pressure look. They're going to drop out of it and send just 4 on a simulated pressure. Dobbs doesn't know what he's looking at. He's holding on to the football. Now throws over the middle. It's intercepted. Already another turnover for the Commanders defense. It's number 20, Quan Martin, with a huge interception. His 2nd of the preseason. Had one last week, and Joshua Dobbs panics. And he already has 2 turnovers versus the Commanders' first-team defense today.
Didn't he pick off them in the playoff game?
Yes, he did. Quan
He
Martin
owns the Lions, bro.
Quan Martin had that big interception, that pick 6 versus Jared Goff in the playoff game 2 years ago. He gets another one here on an overthrow from Joshua Dobbs working out of structure. So listen, man, like Martin is obviously the beneficiary of these kinds of plays where the quarterbacks aren't playing well. Like Quinn Ewers threw it, to nobody except to him, and then Dobbs did the same thing right there, throwing the ball over the middle, and overthrowing a ball over the middle is just asking to get intercepted. But I mean, hey, Quan Martin's around the football right now, which is what you want to see. Another thing you guys want to see is our friends at Prize Picks this season, America's #1 sports picks app. Preseason football is here, and there isn't a better place to cash in on your football takes this season with our friends at Prize Picks. The app is really easy to use. You just pick more than or less than on a few player stat projections and then lock in your lineup. You guys can take a look here at our Prize Picks lineup here for preseason week 2. We're taking the more on Jake Bates field goals made. We'll see if that ends up being the case today. We took the less on passing yards for Joshua Dobbs, certainly looking good to this point, and we took the less on passing yards for Browns quarterback Shedeur Sanders. Prize Picks actually didn't have any Prize Picks projections available for the Commanders today. That's why we're doing Lions and Browns players in our lineup here today. But this is a flex lineup, so even if we get just 2 of these 3 correct, we can walk away with some winnings from Prize Picks. And if we get all 3 correct, we could triple our money here. With a $20 entry fee, that means $60 in winnings. So best of all, guys, Prize Picks just switched their offer for you. All you have to do is play your first $5 lineup with code HMA, and if you win that lineup, you get $150 in additional lineups. Because of this new offer, there's not a better time to join than right now, right before the start of football season. So lock in and win that first lineup today. One more time, that's code HMA at sign-up to get $150 in bonus lineups if you win your first $5 lineup. Click the link in the comments and description to download the app today. As always, play responsibly, and a big thank you to Prize Picks for sponsoring us here at the Commanders Report. So Commanders offense takes the field already with a 7-0 lead and a short field. So the defense definitely taking care of Jaden Daniels and the Commanders' first-team offense. And if they score a touchdown here, guys, this might be the only drive we see of Jaden. And there he is in the flesh. Jaden Daniels in the brand new Commanders uniform. Looks sweet. Wearing that patented chain. Daniels will start in the shotgun. Stephon Diggs motions right to left. He's wearing the number 3. It's a 3-receiver set. He takes the snap. Daniels looking. Nothing there. Pressure. And now he's just going to throw it. Dirt it to Katron Allen, the rookie running back out of Penn State, incomplete. Quick pressure allowed on Jaden and a throwaway on the first play. It looked like Brandon Coleman got walked backwards and looked like the starting center, Julian Good-Jones, lost on that rep as well. Shotgun here, spread formation. Traylon Burks out there with the starting receivers, Stephon Diggs and Terry McLaurin. Now Daniels goes under center. Takes the snap, play action, pressure immediately on Daniels again, and this time he will be sacked. John Bates was the one that got beat there. So 2 plays, 2 immediate pressures on your starting quarterback. Somebody asked me pregame if I'm worried about the protection here. You bet your sweet ass I am. John Bates, who's supposed to be one of the best blocking tight ends in the league, just absolutely bullied by DJ Wanham. All right, 3rd down and 20. Not the best start for the Commanders' offense, to say the least. Jaden from shotgun will take the snap. It'll be a draw play to Katron Allen. Try to get everything he can get back. He gets to around midfield. Solid gain, but obviously Detroit was playing back. And that'll be technically 3 and out. Not even technically. It was 3 and out. That'll send out the punter, Tressway. Let's see if one of the best punters in the league here can pin him deep. Yeah, it was Matt Hack last week, and they cut his ass. Kicks away. And it's going to be fair caught at the 10. That's where the Lions will take over. So not the best start for the Commanders' offense there, and specifically the pass protection, putting the team in 3rd and 20. And at that point, they just said, screw it, we're just going to hand it off to Katron. But the defense has obviously played terrific to start this game. I'm guessing we'll see one more drive from the Commanders' first-team offense before their day is done. John says our O-line is going to be a huge problem this year. They weren't going to be good with Tunsil either. Yeah, man, there's definitely question marks here. There's no question about that. Obviously, it would have been better with Tunsil at left tackle, but even with Tunsil, there's question marks at left guard, center, even right tackle with Josh Connerly Jr. heading into his 2nd year. What?
Terry McLaurin just walked out of the blue medical tent.
Oh, goodness gracious. If you didn't hear Ponzi, number 1 receiver Terry McLaurin just walked into, did he walk out or in?
He walked in.
Just went into the blue medical tent. Played 3 plays, and he's already in the fucking blue medical tent. That's not what you want to hear, guys. Right now, obviously last week, you lose your backup quarterback for at least the time being in Marcus Mariota on the first drive, and now you might be losing your number 1 receiver in Terry McLaurin. Hopefully it's nothing major. Hopefully he's okay. Obviously, if you're the Commanders, if it's anything minor or anything like that, don't play him the rest of the game. Just keep him out. JP Finley just gave us a good update here. Terry McLaurin had to use the bathroom. So, Terry McLaurin's fine, folks.
Never want to hear on Twitter because I saw 4 updates of Terry McLaurin just walked in the blue medical tent.
Yeah, I guess guess he went in there to just have some privacy.
Well, they have a foldable there.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of fancy.
That's pretty funny. By the way, guys, every 50 new subscribers we add on the show, we're giving away a free raffle entry. Our goal, we'd love to get to 55,000 subscribers by the end of the show here. We're less than 200 subscribers away. Got 500 plus people watching the stream live around the world. So if you guys want to join us for our daily coverage of the Washington Commanders here on YouTube, along with this live coverage on game days, make sure you guys click that subscribe button. 3rd drive of the day for the Commanders defense. Excuse me, bless me. Offset I formation for Dobbs. We'll get his 3rd drive in this game. We'll hand it off. And the Lions running back will break through the initial line, pick up 11 yards. By the way, the starting running back today for the Lions is number 26, Jabari Small. Looked like Leo Chanel couldn't quite bring him in. Under center here is Dobbs. We'll take the snap from under center, hand it off to Small again. Good play here by Leo Chanel, who made up for his last play, missing the tackle. by making a nice play for no gain. Yeah, I'm almost certain the first team unit will get another drive. Don't think they're only going to give them 3 plays here. Shotgun here for Dobbs. He sends his running back out in motion out wide to create an empty. Takes a snap. Dobbs looking, throws, caught on the quick curl route, and it'll be gain of around 5. Like Jordan McGee there on, not Jordan McGee, my mistake. Third down and 5, chance to get off the field here. Commanders playing press coverage, walking multiple people up to the line, threatening blitz. Now they drop out of it. Dobbs looking. Now he'll throw over the middle, and it will be caught. Good play and good catch. Decent coverage there by Rasul Douglas, but number 86 for the Lions, that would be Cedric Wilson Jr., former Cowboy, with a nice catch. It's about as good of coverage as you can have from Rasul Douglas. Just a good throw, good catch. Just an example of good offense, always beating good defense. Now at the Lions' 43-yard line, under center is Dobbs. Condensed formation again. He'll take the snap, play action, pressure immediately on him. Now he throws to his check down and overthrows it incomplete. Man, Dobbs has looked rough to start this game. And now Cedric Wilson is down. Slow to get up, and now he's hobbling to the sideline. Hopefully he's okay. But a nice pressure look there from Tyler Owens. Getting blitzed from safety, and he absolutely destroyed Sailors, the running back for Detroit. Good blitz from Tyler Owens there. Right now, Ethan Kaliakmanis is taking reps on the sideline, so Jaden Daniels' day might be over after just 3 plays, which would suck. Under center, Dobbs takes the snap, hands it off on 2nd down and 10. Nice move by Sailors, the running back here, and he'll pick up around 6 or 7. By the way, guys, we're just 7 likes away from giving away a free raffle entry at the end of the game here. We're going to be giving away a Commanders jersey of the winner's choosing. $5 gets you in on that raffle, by the way, in a super chat. $10 gets you 3 tickets. $20 gets you 10 tickets. Shotgun here for Dobbs on 3rd down and 3. Now he'll go read option. He pulls it. Now he's running. He's got room to run to the 40, the 30. There's no Commanders defenders, and he will take it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. That's embarrassing. Somebody's got to account for the quarterback. And I think that's on the rookie Joshua Josephs, who had the fumble recovery for a touchdown. So he picked up the touchdown, gives up a touchdown. Cancels itself out. So Lions will tie this game up pending the extra point from John Bates. Rookie mistake there by the mid-round pick out of Tennessee, Joshua Josephs. Yeah. Kicks off, and it's good. 7-7 in Detroit. We'll see if Jaden Daniels continues his day here in just a second. But first, I want to tell you about a brand new sponsor we have here on the Commanders Report that we are really proud to be partnering with, and that is Courtyard. Head on over to courtyard.io and use code HMA at checkout for 15% off today. Courtyard lets collectors rip digital packs of real, authentically graded trading cards, all from the comfort from your phone. And actually, guys, we're going to be giving away a card this week. I'll let you guys know which card we're going to be giving away here in just a second. But as you guys can see on the screen here, the opening process is really cool. I think that the presentation's fantastic. And by the way, guys, it's free to sign up for the Courtyard app right now. We're going to be giving away this PSA 9 graded mint condition Jaden Daniels rookie card to one lucky fan here watching this stream and somebody that's watched our shows throughout the week here. All you have to do to enter the giveaway to win this card for free, potentially, is to sign up for a free Courtyard account and then put your username down there in the live chat room. If you do so, Ponzi, our producer, will see it, and he will put it into our raffle, and we will pick a winner at random at the end of the week and send it to the winner. We will announce who the winner is on the show in a few days here. So with Courtyard, guys, you get real-time odds that are listed for each pack before you rip, so there's no loaded boxes or rigged breaks. There's also instant buybacks, so you never get stuck with a card that you don't want. Head on over to courtyard.io and use my code HMA at checkout for 15% off. And remember, comment your username to enter the giveaway. The link is in the comments and description of today's show. And a big thank you to Courtyard for sponsoring us here at the Commanders Report. Oh, man, that sucked. Really, really fun start to this game where the defense forces 2 turnovers. And then since then, it's been nothing but downhill for the Commanders. A 3-and-out with the first-team offense. By the way, against most of the Lions' backups. All right, this is not the starting defense for the Lions. And this most of the starters for the Commanders' offense just moved backwards on that first drive. We'll see if Jaden, after just 3 plays, will get a little bit more time. But Ethan Kaliakmanis was throwing passes on the sideline while the defense was on the field. So we'll see what ends up happening. Key Rossi's asking, is Luvu out there on the defense? I have not seen Luvu out there today. He was out there on the first drive there, but obviously that only lasted 2 plays. Kicks away. And really good kick by Bates. It's going to be fielded at the 1-yard line and taken to around the 26. Now there's a flag that comes in late here. That was Craig Reynolds, the new running back for the Commanders, number 24. But let's see what the flag is, see if the Commanders are moving forward or backwards here. Baby Jaguar says, so my 42-3 prediction is inaccurate, but perhaps 42-7 could be.
We just got the worst update ever. Sam Hartman now in at quarterback.
Here we go again. Sam Hartman is in at quarterback. Jaden Daniels' day is done. Both Styles and Josephs, your 2 rookie defenders, got fooled on that read option. Not good stuff. First down, handoff to Katron Allen, who's going to find a little crease and pick up about 7 yards on the first down carry. Good job by Fat Man, as they call him. Now the second team receivers are in there. Traylon Burks, Luke McCaffrey. Last week, we didn't see Antonio Williams work until the 3rd unit was out there. De'Ami Brown also out there, so Antonio Williams not working with even the second-team receivers right now. Bunch formation, wide out to the left. Hartman from shotgun will hand it off to Allen again, and not great push, but a good fight from Allen to pick up a yard there. Could have been brought down behind the line. Instead, turns something or nothing into something. It'll be 3rd down and short. Someone's asking how we're watching the game. It's on NFL Plus. Not sponsored. Shotgun here, another bunch formation and a nasty split out to the left. 3rd down and 2. Do they trust Hartman to move the chains? Takes the snap. They will throw this here. Hartman's first read not there. He takes off to run. That's the one thing he actually does okay, and he's going to pick up a first down. Slides down at the 30-yard line. First down, Commies. Of course, Hartman last week had a couple nice, reps working through his progressions, getting to the backside, but then he also had a really bad overthrow for an interception as well. Under center here is Hartman. Multiple tight ends set here for Washington. Takes the snap. We'll hand it off to Fat Man. And he is going to be brought down by the helmet and gain about 3 yards or so. So spoiler alert, Jaden Daniels will not make our winners or our losers list today. But the first team offensive line definitely will. Shotgun here for Hartman. Condensed formation. 2nd down and 7. They'll send Chig in motion. He takes the snap, looking, going through his progressions. Nothing there, looking to run, and he runs right into a defender. Sack. That was a Sam Hartman play if I've ever seen one, and now there's a flag. Honestly, even if it's on the Commanders, they're going to decline this because it's 3rd and very long coming up. It's on the defense. Keith Abney, young cornerback out of Arizona State, called for the defensive holding. Now that'll give Washington a brand new set of downs. Under center. Condensed formation again. Multiple tight ends again for Washington. Takes the snap. Hand off. It is Robert Henry Jr. Gets contacted in the backfield. He'll lose a yard. Bad blocking up front by the Commanders. By the way, Matt Golban in as the second team center. Second down and 11 coming up. Under center for Hartman. Now a flag comes in pre-snap. It's going to be parking the Commanders back even further here. False start. It's on Chigakonkwo, the tight end. Commanders have high hopes for their new addition in the tight end room, Chigakonkwo. He's really athletic for a receiving tight end. Really fast for a guy of his size. Runs decent routes. And now, 2nd down and 16. The Commanders will go into the pistol. 2 receivers, multiple tight ends. They'll send Traylon Burks in motion. Pre-snap. Takes the snap for Hartman. Steps up. Clean pocket. Throws middle. Caught. And that'll be a solid gain. But it will set up 3rd and relatively long. Chigakonkwo on the catch. By the way, we passed 200 likes on the stream, so we'll give away a free raffle entry here coming up. Next commercial break. And we're about halfway to giving away another free raffle entry in terms of our subscribers. So click that subscribe button if you haven't already. Shotgun here for Hartman. 3 receivers set on 3rd and 6. Can he move the chains? Takes the snap. He's looking, stepping up. Clean pocket, delivers to his check down. Can he get there? And Craig Reynolds picks up the first down. Good job there by the former Lion. And good job by Hartman to pick up the first down on the check down, working through his progressions. And now Robert Henry Jr. will replace Reynolds out there. No, never mind. Reynolds will run back out there. Commanders now in, or getting close to, midfield. They're on their own side of the field, but at the 49, so pretty much at the midfield stripe here. Under center for Hartman. Takes the snap, play action. Quick dump off to Reynolds. Poor blocking, and it's a loss of 6. Nice TFL there by the Lions defender, number 29. That would be Mr. Avante Maddox, longtime Eagle. But just quick pressure on Hartman. Had to dump it off quickly to Reynolds, and the blockers that were in front just couldn't get in front of the defender. Looked like it was Matt Golban, rookie out of Michigan State, that was supposed to take him, that whiffed. Shotgun for Hartman. 3 receivers set. 2nd down and 15. Lions send a blitz. Now Hartman will throw, has to really put everything into that quick out route just to get it there, but it's caught for 5 yards. If you think Sam Hartman has NFL-level arm strength, just watch that play. It's like he had to, Ponzi, he looked like he was throwing that as hard as he possibly could, and he could barely get it there.
The fact that it was a floater tells me everything I need to know.
End of the first quarter winding down, but Hartman starting to get this drive going at least a little bit. 3rd down and 9. Trips right for Hartman. Takes the snap. Stepping up. Will throw short of the sticks. I believe it's caught, but it's way short of the sticks. De'Ami Brown. And this is not in field goal range. I think the Commanders will have to punt. All right, so that's the end of the first quarter. It's 7-7. I would say the first 2 drives of that quarter worked out really well for the Commanders. They got 2 turnovers, but pretty much the rest of the quarter did not go the Commanders' way there, Ponzi.
Yeah, and the first drive of the Commanders' offense, going from almost sack, throwaway, sack, and then draw play because it's 3rd down and 20, and that's it. That's pretty much everything you need to know about the Commanders' offense in this game so far. And it sucks because that's kind of most of the starters out there for that offensive line.
I just want to see Ethan out there, man, at this point. Sam Hartman is just – we know what Sam Hartman is at this point, and he's not an NFL quarterback. He's essentially just Jaden Daniels' buddy in the quarterback room.
Yeah, that's a nice
That's the only reason why they keep him around on the practice squad. So – I mean, I don't even know why we're giving him reps. Like, just give Ethan as many reps as possible. Because I think he's going to be the QB3 this year, and we know Jaden can be a bit brittle, and we know Marcus Mariota is already dealing with an injury. So it's not impossible that this team's QB3 this year plays a little bit. We obviously really hope it doesn't happen. Hopefully, Jaden can stay healthy for the entire season. But I think you want to get Ethan these reps because Sam Hartman, under no circumstances, should be playing in a regular season game.
Yeah, it is. It's just really one of those things where you're just like, if we're rocking in a game with Sam Hartman, we're either tanking for a 1st-round pick with a 1st overall pick, or we are doing several things wrong.
Yeah, and by the way, guys, we will be giving away a Commanders jersey of the winner's choosing later in the show here towards the end of the game. So if you guys want to get in on that raffle, it's only $5. I mean, $5 to get in on a raffle on a jersey. I mean, I think that's a pretty darn good deal. $5 gets you in, $10 gets you 3 raffle tickets, $20 gets you 10 tickets, and we get to spin the wheel. So if you guys want to help donate to the channel, we would greatly appreciate it. Also, another way to get raffle tickets is by purchasing one of our Sonny Styles t-shirts that are currently available on our website right now at chatsports.com/Sonny. And our bosses have told us, guys, if we can sell 10 more Sonny Styles shirts, we can maybe come up with a Jaden Daniels t-shirt to add to our collection. So if you guys want a Jaden Daniels shirt to add to this collection here, make sure you guys go purchase these t-shirts up if you always want to make sure that it's sunny in your living room throughout this season. Again, that's chatsports.com/Sonny. The link is down there in the comments section right now if you guys want to go make a purchase. Kicks away from Trust Way. Once again, puts it perfectly on the 10-yard line where it is fair caught. And that's where the Lions will start their next drive here. They went 90 yards for a touchdown last drive. By the way, can we take a look at our prize picks projection here? I don't know how many passing yards Dobbs had. I know he obviously had a lot of rushing, but right now he's only at 24. We took the less on 94.5. So, all right, here we go. New drive. Looks like new quarterback out there, so I think we might have checked our first box here, Ponzi. Yep, new quarterback in the game here for Detroit. Quick out route, and it's going to be an easy gain of 12 yards. Just Kane Medrano out there, not in good position. The new quarterback for the Lions is Luke Altmaier, the rookie out of Illinois. And then on the catch was number 13, Jackson Meeks, second-year player out of Syracuse. Altmaier now will go under center in the offset I formation. 2 receiver set, 2 tight ends, or a tight end and a fullback. Play action, pressure in on him. He's going to be sacked. Let's go. Kane Madrano was there, but also number 59, that is TJ Magarayanga. I hope I'm saying that right. It's the international pathway player that's been with us here these last 2 years. He's going to be the one that gets credited for the sack. So nice play by TJ there. Under center on 2nd and 19, play action for Altmaier. Pressure getting in again, steps up, now finds his check down. It's caught once again by Meeks, and he'll get about 9 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 10 coming up. Good opportunity for the Commanders' 3rd team unit to get off the field here. Third down and 10, shotgun Altmaier. 3 receiver set spread, takes the snap. Got some time, now he's running out of time. Rolls out to his right, throws, open receiver, caught. 1st down and then some. Gets all the way down to around the 41-yard line. That is Tyler Conklin, the veteran tight end, making the catch and run. Just not good zone coverage there by the Washington Commanders, leaving a big space. The hole was created by both Will Harris and Ali Cahoe, the linebacker. Shotgun now. Oh, no, never mind. My bad. Under center for Altmaier. Condensed formation. Play action. Roll out to the left. He will throw to the flat, and it's dropped by Meeks. Incomplete. Not a bad throw by Altmaier there. Maybe it wasn't perfectly placed, but definitely catchable for Meeks. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Under center for Altmaier. Condensed formation again. 13 personnel will hand it off to the running back Sailors, and he will fight forward here for about 9 yards. Still think this run defense for the Commanders has looked a little soft. Sailors will come out. Looks like he's maybe banged up a little bit. But here we go. 12 personnel on 3rd and 1 for Detroit. Altmaier will take the snap and hand it off. Good penetration, but he can't bring him down. Looked like Ricky Barber was there with the opportunity to get the TFL and end the drive, but instead fights forward for a 1st down. Detroit. Ooh. Under center, 3 receiver set. Play action. Now Altmaier trying to get to his check down. He does. Now there's a missed tackle from the Commanders. And it looks like it's Will Harris, who I don't think has played a particularly good game here today. Good job by Joshua Josephs there to get some pressure on Altmaier, but ultimately a positive game for Detroit. 2nd down and 7. Shotgun for Altmaier. 12 personnel. Condensed, takes the snap, going through his progressions, finds Meeks. Did he catch this football? They're saying he did, but it's 1 yard short of 1st down yardage. see if this ball hits the ground. Tried to catch it with his body while diving. That's really difficult to do. But it looked like he did it successfully. Kane Medrano and Ali Cahill, the linebackers that were in the area. 3rd down and 1. Under center is Altmaier. Once again, 12 personnel look. He'll send his receiver in motion left to right to create a doubles look to the right side of the formation. Hands it off to Sailors, and he will pick up a 1st down and a gain of 2. Under center here, spread 3 receiver set here. Short motion. And now play action from Altmaier. Pressure on him, and he's going to be sacked. Let's go. Number 41 for the Washington Commanders. That is Javonte Jean-Baptiste getting to Altmaier. Looks like they asked a tight end to block him, and that's not going to be something that works very often. Also looks like a defensive tackle for the Commanders got away with a face mask. Under center here for Altmaier. Trying to get his guy to motion. Takes the snap. Hand off to Sailors, and he's not going to get much. Gain of 2. 3rd down coming up. Opportunity to get off the field. Or maybe get John Bates one of our field goals for our Prize Picks projection today. Bates one of the strongest legs in the league. Now they go spread formation here, 2-by-2. 3rd down and 17. Altmaier takes the snap. He's looking. Pressure getting to him, and he's going to be sacked again behind the 50-yard line. That is number 77, and that is Mr. Maurice Hurst, new signing for the Commanders this week, former Michigan grad. And he brings down Altmaier, and that'll end this drive. Good stuff there from the Commanders defense. That is all Maurice Hurst. Jalen Lane back there to receive the punt. This is the first punt of the day for Detroit. It's going to be fielded and fair caught at the 11. That is where I'm guessing Sam Hartman will take over. They better be giving Calic Manis the entire second half. Like, let Hartman play out the rest of the first half, then give Calic Manis the entire second half is probably the way that I'd go about it from now. So good stuff from both TJM is how I'm going to say his name from now on. I don't want to butcher his name. And then Maurice Hurst to get those 2 sacks. And then it's good to see Javonte Jean-Baptiste get a sack as well. He had an easier matchup going up against a tight end, but good to see him back playing football here. All right, I think it's a good time to talk about our friends here at Prize Picks, which is America's #1 sports picks app here. Preseason football is here, and there isn't a better place to cash in on your football takes this season with our friends at Prize Picks. The app is really easy to use. You just pick more than or less than on a few player stat projections and then lock in your lineup. You guys can take a look here at our preseason week 2 lineup here on the Commanders Report. This is a flex lineup, by the way, so all we have to do is win 2 of these to walk away with some money. If we get all 3, come away with more. So we took the more on 1.5 field goals for Jake Bates. Hasn't made one yet. We took the less on Joshua Dobbs passing yards. He only has 24. It certainly seems like Dobbs' day is done, so we can check mark that one. And then we took the less on Shadur Sanders passing yards today versus Buffalo. We'll be monitoring that probably when we get into the second half of this ball game. But best of all, guys, PrizePicks just switched their offer. All you have to do is play your first $5 lineup with code HMA. And if you win that lineup, you get $150 in additional lineups. Because of this new offer, there's not a better time to join than right now, right before the start of football season. So lock in and win that first lineup today. One more time, that's code HMA at sign up to get $150 in bonus lineups if you win your first $5 lineup. Click the link in the comments and description to download the app today. As always, play responsibly, and a big thank you to PrizePicks for sponsoring us here at the Commanders Report. All right, $5 from Greg. Gets in on the raffle today. Best of luck to you, Greg. Thanks for the donation. And just a reminder, guys, we will be giving away a Commanders jersey at the end of this stream to one lucky winner. All you have to do is put in a $5 super chat to enter. $10 gets you extra raffle tickets with 3 of them. Get 10 raffle tickets with a $20 super chat. And then also, if you make a purchase of one of our Sonny Styles t-shirts today, you get 3 additional raffle tickets to win the jersey. So if you buy one of our Sonny Styles t-shirts today, you got an increased chance of winning the jersey at the end as well. Under center. Hartman's still in the game, by the way. We'll send Antonio Williams in motion. Williams getting into the game here. They'll hand it off to Robert Henry Jr., who will pick up around 3 or 4 on the first down carry. Oh, no, my mistake. Ethan Kaliakmanis is now in at quarterback. Sometimes it's hard to tell between 15 and 16 when they're under center and the numbers aren't showing. So I think we're getting Kaliakmanis for the rest of this game, which I think is good. He's getting a lot of playing time in this game now. Second down and 7, 3 receivers set. Kaliakmanis takes the snap. He will pass. They send pressure. Quick gets rid of the ball quickly. It is caught by Van Jefferson for a gain of another 3 or 4 yard gain. It'll be 3rd and short coming up. Robert Rowe is asking why no Daniels. I think they probably just said you're getting 1 drive this game, and they went 3 and out. So they said your day's over. Oh, our first $20 super chat of the day coming in from God Seekers SG. That's 10 raffle tickets for him. Shout out to God Seekers. We'll put you up on screen here in a second. They go empty on 3rd and 3. Kaliakmanis looking. Nothing there. Now steps up. Throws sidearm. Caught. First down, Commanders. Nice little play by Ethan Kaliakmanis. Stepping up in a tight pocket. Throwing on the run. Sidearm to Van Jefferson. Impressive play from Kaliakmanis. I don't think Sam Hartman has ever had a play that impressive in his entire life, Ponzi. I think Kaliakmanis just earned himself the QB3 job right there. Just locked himself in. Not that he was not going to get it without that play, but I think he locked himself in right there. Under center for Kaliakmanis. He'll hand it off to Fat Man, Katron Allen. No push from the O-line. It'll be a gain of 1. Shout out to Alex Bourne. Alex has 10 raffle tickets. And we spin the wheel. We will spin the wheel for you, Alex, when we get to commercial break. Under center now for Kaliakmanis. 3 receivers set. Looks like you got McCaffrey, Williams, and Lane out there. Play action rollout to the right. Throws on the run. Good throw from Kaliakmanis in the flat to Jalen Lane for a short gain. Not an easy throw, even though it was a short gain from Kaliakmanis. And after picking up that first down, Van Jefferson now in the blue tent. Shotgun here for Kalikmanis. Once again, a 3-receiver set, 2 stacks on either side of the formation. He takes the snap. Detroit sends a blitz, throws outside, and it's caught by Colson Yankoff. Lions trying to say it's incomplete. Now another referee coming in saying it's incomplete, and now it's 4th down. So the Commanders will have to punt. Yep, he was triple catching it there. Not a great look from Yankoff. Should have come down with that one. It still would have been 4th down regardless, but would have been 4th down and short. Maybe they decide to go for it if he catches that, but they'll send Tressway out there. Tritton is asking, what's the giveaway jersey? The player of your choosing. The photo we have is Jaden Daniels, but if you want a Stephon Diggs jersey, if you want a Terry McLaurin jersey, whatever player's jersey you want, we can make it happen if you win the jersey raffle today. Kicks away from Tressway. And it'll be fielded at around the 16. Missed tackle from the Commanders player. Now a couple more people missing tackles, and he's going to be brought down at the 29. Now a late hit from a Commanders player, Colson Yankoff, but he's not going to be flagged. But, man, I got to say, I have been impressed by the poise being showed by rookie quarterback out of Rutgers, Ethan Kalikmanis here. He looks like a backup quarterback in this league. Like somebody that looks relatively comfortable operating that pocket, going through his progressions. He's not bailing out of the pocket or anything like that, but he's not afraid to move inside there. It's not a statue. And, man, that throw on 3rd down to move the chains was, about as impressive as any throw from any Commanders quarterback during the preseason to this point. So, even though that drive doesn't end the way you want it to. Oh, Fletcher's asking, is the jersey giveaway only the away, or can it be home or alternate? It can be, I believe it's just home or away are the 2 options. Don't think alternate is an option. We can check if you win, if the alternate black is available, but I think it's just home or away is available. Mason's asking, is Jaden Daniels going to play again? In this game, no. Next week, possibly. I think the joint practice will tell us a lot. If Jaden has another really good joint practice against the Ravens next week, I think they won't even bother playing him in the preseason, if I'm being completely honest with you. So hopefully Van Jefferson is okay. We'll keep you guys updated on his status as it comes in. Eugene's asking me, am I impressed with Quan Martin? Well, I mean, he's making the plays that, that are there to be made. Last week getting the interception on the poor throw from Quinn Ewers. Today getting the interception versus Josh Dobbs. But, I've seen a lot of regular season Quan Martin ball that I haven't liked. And right now, Jeremy Reeves is listed as this team's starting free safety. So that tells me that he hasn't had the best camp in the world either. So maybe he's just been lucky and blessed with a couple of these interception opportunities. But, I mean, so far, I haven't seen anything in this particular game to make me say, oh, man, this guy sucks. Handoff on 1st down for Detroit. Picks up about 3 or 4. Sounds good. Got about just over 3 minutes left to go in this half. Altmaier now in shotgun with a 3-receiver set. Looks like the Commanders are threatening to blitz their nickel, but now they're going to send the linebacker on the other side. Quick throw, out route, caught, 1st down, Detroit. Wide ass open. It's hard for your blitz to get home if you're giving a quarterback a wide open, quick option like that. Tyler Owens out there in coverage. Ben Sinnott is also in the medical tent right now. Under center, Altmaier condensed formation. Will hand it off. And this will be a solid gain here. And oh my goodness. Commanders player gets run over by Lions backup running back here, Travion Williams. Commanders defender that got ran over was number 35, Percy Butler, the backup free safety. So Detroit moving the football. They're now in Commander territory. And that's the 2-minute warning, folks. Make sure you click that subscribe button, by the way. Once we hit 54,850 subscribers, we're going to be giving away a free raffle entry. But while we're at commercial here, let's tell you about our new sponsor here on the Commanders Report. At half. Gotcha. Guess you guys will have to wait a few minutes for that. Got a $5 super chat here coming in. We'll put that up on screen once that loads up. Every 50 new subscribers, we're giving away a free raffle entry. Every 100 likes, we're giving away a free raffle entry. We're only 30 likes away, guys. If you haven't clicked that thumbs up icon yet, get us closer to a free raffle entry. $5 from Joda Tech says, are you worried for Daniels and this O-line? Listen, I'm worried about Daniels if this O-line continues to look this way, but you know, obviously there's question marks, okay? Like you don't have Laramie Tunsil for this season. Brandon Coleman has been shaky at best when he's played there the last 2 seasons. Chris Paul, I think, showed last year that he's fine at left guard, but he's not like a great starter or anything like that. Right now, obviously, you have a ginormous question mark at center, especially because Nick Allegretti hasn't been practicing during camp this year. Then you have Sam Cosmi, who's rock solid. No worries about him. And then Josh Connerly Jr. had his struggles last year, played better as the season went on, but apparently hasn't had the best camp so far heading into his second year. So I'm hoping for a big step up from Josh Connerly Jr., but that's a question mark as well heading into the year. So, yeah, I am a little bit worried, and especially because this team wants to do a lot of play action stuff where, that's going to, increase the average time to throw for your quarterback compared to what it was in previous seasons under Cliff Kingsbury, which was very rapid fire, get the ball out of your hands quickly, screen game early on early downs. This is going to be more of a traditional pro-style offense, and if you can't protect your quarterback, who, by the way, has never played in an under-center offense, there could be some growing pains. So, to answer your question, man, yeah, I'm a little worried. There's a lot of question marks in this group. And today's performance definitely doesn't inspire confidence. All right, we're back from the 2-minute warning here. Lions on the Commanders 45. Altmaier out there, 3 receivers set. Under center, we'll take the snap. Commanders send a run blitz, and it's going to be handed off. And good play there by Ali Cahoe to stop Travion Williams to just a 2-yard gain. Good tackle from Cahoe in space. Clock stops. Commanders call timeout. I think they would like to get Calic Manis a 2-minute drill opportunity here. And why not? God, Drew Petzing is just an egghead if I've ever seen one. The Lions OC. Takes the snap. Commander send blitz and tries to throw the slant. It will be incomplete. Inaccurately thrown. Pressure got to Altmaier really quickly there. It'll be 3rd down and 9 coming up. Chance to get the ball and even give Kalikmanis a timeout to work with in a 2-minute drill. That'd be nice. Third down and 9. Spread, 3 receiver set. They will go read option, and once again, the Commanders get fooled. Can Altmaier get there? He cannot. He goes out of bounds. He could have maybe tried to tiptoe his way towards the first down marker, but he'll be a couple yards short. Commanders need to rep these read options better, man. They're going to send out Jake Bates to help out our prize picks here. Commanders, I'm guessing, used another timeout. Stop the clock with 1:47 left. We need 2 made field goals from Jake Bates today to hit on that prize picks projection. It's a 55-yard attempt. Bates puts it up. It's curving, and it's no good. We get bad news. But hey, that means Kalikmanis is going to have good field position here. With 2 timeouts. They did not call a timeout because Altmaier went out of bounds. So Kalikmanis will have 1:42 and 2 timeouts to work with. So let's go Athan. By the way, we're just 8 subscribers away from giving away another free raffle entry, just 7 likes away, just to keep you guys updated. Every 50 subscribers, every 100 likes we get on the show today, we're giving away a free raffle entry, giving away a Commander's jersey of the winner's choosing at the end of the show. If you guys want to make sure you get into the raffle and you don't have to rely on my generosity giving you a free raffle entry, you guys can get $5 in, get you in for the raffle, $10, 3 raffle tickets, $20, 10 raffle tickets. Also, if you purchase one of our Sonny Styles t-shirts that is currently available on the Commander Support website, you guys can get 3 extra raffle tickets, and you can for sure be walking away with a piece of Commander's apparel today. So shout out to everybody that's already purchased those shirts. Did we get any more? No more? Cool. All right, man. Once we get into halftime, we'll have a quick word from one of our sponsors, and then Ponzi will take care of you for the halftime show here while I take a little bit of a break to eat some food, eat some lunch, and I'll be back for the start of the second half, where I'm guessing we'll see Kalikmanis for the rest of this game. So at least the rest of the game should be pretty watchable here, Ponzi. Hey, a $10 super chat coming in from Gritar. Gritter? I don't know how you say this, but $10 gets him 3 raffle tickets. Plus I owe a lemon shot, so let's get the lemon shot going here. Oh yeah. Oh, I do not think that this shot glass is clean either. I don't know what, but there's something in there that's not lemon juice. Now a quick little toss play to Robert Henry Jr. He's going to be brought down in the backfield, and now the Lions player does a backflip and falls over. DJ Reed. Greg Saunders with a 10. Or, yes, that's right. That's correct. Greg Saunders with a 10. Gets him 3 more raffle tickets. Shout out to Greg. Once again, the Commanders just with poor blocking out in space. Second down and 15, empty formation for Kalikmanis. He'll take the snap. He's looking for the quick option, and he'll find his man. Nice little shifty move. I believe this is Antonio Williams. It is, the rookie out of Clemson. Still in the 2-minute drill here. I would call timeout right here. Oh, Sam Hartman's out there. What the fuck? Am I tripping? Why is Sam Hartman out there right now? Takes the snap. Hartman looking. Pressure on him, and he's going to be sacked. Ball's out. And the Commanders recover it, but they're saying Hartman was down before he fumbled the football. Why is Hartman out there? Get this guy out of the fucking game! Commanders right tackle, number 77. Nicholas Petit-Frere got beat around the edge, and Hartman, of course, didn't see the blind side there. 2 seconds left in the half. Why do we have Sam Hartman out there for a 2-minute drive? This is valuable time for a young quarterback that could be a big part of this organization as a backup quarterback to get some reps in that kind of situational football. What the fuck is Dan Quinn thinking doing this? The Lions are challenging if it's a fumble. Oh, yeah, maybe it is a replay. Yeah, fair enough. This ball's definitely out, by the way. This is definitely a fumble. I think the Commanders ended up recovering it. This is a fucking joke. I'm not even joking, Ponzi. I think Sam Hartman might be the worst quarterback on any NFL roster right now.
Look, man.
And guess what? He's going to be in the building this year because the Commanders love him because Jaden Daniels is his buddy and he's his friend.
I don't want to kick the man when he's down. Obviously, I'm sure Sam Hartman's a good individual with a good heart.
Sure.
But at the same time,
you
are an unserious football organization if you have him on the roster taking preseason snaps.
A 2-minute drive.
I'd rather have anyone else.
Ethan Kalikmanis should be taking every 2-minute drive that's left in this preseason.
Yeah,
we're going with Sam fucking Hartman, who, as we know, is there any backup quarterback in this league on a 90-man roster that is worse than Sam Hartman right now?
I don't think so.
And I don't think so. And guess what? There'll be a lot of quarterbacks better than him that won't have a job this year.
It's just a waste of a preseason. The preseason's so important for these young guys, these young receivers, these young running backs, the offense, the tight end. That's important for these guys to get those reps. You're unserious if you're having Sam Hartman take those snaps. Antonio Williams is the biggest loser of Sam Hartman playing.
Listen, man, if you want to give Sam Hartman second half snaps with the 4th-team guys that probably aren't going to make this team, whatever. If you're going to have him play in the first half of a preseason game when there's players out there that are fighting for position in a position battle that are trying to make this fucking roster, it's just like you're talking about. He should not be playing first half snaps in a preseason game. Period. Yet here we are, and you're just denying the opportunity for a young quarterback that's shown serious promise already in this game and in this preseason to be a legitimate backup quarterback for you, not only this year, but in future years. You have a great opportunity to give that player the experience of a 2-minute drive. I get it's the preseason, but it's still valuable experience to do that kind of situational work in a game setting. Instead, we're giving it to the team quarterback room pet. What the fuck?
It's just a joke, bro. It is a joke.
By the way, the Commanders just take it to halftime, as they should. What a joke of a drive that was. But you know what's not a joke? Our brand new sponsor here on the Commanders Report, which is Courtyard. Head on over to courtyard.io and use code HMA at checkout for 15% off today. What Courtyard is, guys, is that it's an awesome app that you can download on your phone for free right now and sign up for free too, by the way, that lets collectors rip digital packs of real, authentically graded trading cards. And as you guys can see on the video playing on your screen right now, I really like the presentation of the opening of the cards on the Courtyard app, where it's got that kind of shiny effect there, and then it reveals the card to you. I think it's really cool. And by the way, guys, we're going to be giving away a Jaden Daniels rookie card, PSA graded 9, mint condition rookie card for Jaden Daniels on the show here this week. If you guys want a chance to win that card for free, all you have to do is download the Courtyard app, make a free account, and then put your username on Courtyard in the comments section of today's live stream, in the live chat room, and Ponzi will see it, and he will put it into our raffle, where we will randomly pick one winner at the end of this week, and we will send it to the winner on the Courtyard app. And with Courtyard, guys, you get real-time odds that are listed for each pack before you rip, so there's no loaded boxes or rigged breaks. There's also an instant buyback, so you're never stuck with a card that you don't want. Head on over to courtyard.io and use code HMA at checkout for 15% off. And remember, comment your username to enter the giveaway for this week for the Jaden Daniels PSA 9 graded mint condition rookie card. The link is in the comments and description of today's show. A big thank you to Courtyard for sponsoring us here at the Commanders Report. All right, folks, Ponzi's going to take care of you here for the halftime show. Make sure you guys get those super chats in, get your raffle tickets, all that stuff here, and hopefully we see no more Sam Hartman for the rest of this game. Peace out.
Alrighty, guys. Who's your favorite Commanders player? I mean, pretty obvious for a lot of people. We can go all time. We can go, current, active, retired, whatever the case may be. If I'm going to go all time, I feel like Sean Taylor's such an easy answer, and I technically never really got to see him play. I just stole the jersey from my mom, who's a huge Commanders fan and huge Redskins fan, and my grandpa was too. Man, you know what? Alfred Morris, 2012 legend. You know, the rookie year of RG3, rookie year of Alfred Morris, they were a great running back quarterback tandem, and his prime was short-lived, but he was electric to watch for a little bit. You got some good guys in there like Pierre Garçon, defensive players. You always got London Fletcher. You always got Chris Cooley. That's on the offensive side of the ball. Trent Williams was a mauler. Very, the previous organization, previous ownership absolutely ruined that. Dan Snyder, man. Art Monk, good one. Darrell Green's a legend. Joe Theismann. You always got Doug Williams. And then, Redskins got a lot of good legend players. Like, they're sneakily one of the best, Hall of Fame, candidacy for a lot of their players. Terry McLaurin's great. Terry McLaurin is fine, by the way. Had to go pee. Gary Clark, Art Monk, Riggins. Yeah. Clark let you wear his Super Bowl ring. That's awesome. Ryan Kerrigan. It's a good one. No way, you're serious, bro. You're rage baiting. Sam Hartman better than Jaden Daniels. You're rage baiting. It's not working. Godseeker says Pierre Garçon, Gary Clark. Why didn't Terry go before the game started? I'm not him. I'm not his bladder. Santana Moss. Get these bots out of here, bro. If y'all wanted to get that Jaden Daniels card, just comment yours, and it was the perfect time to do it. I'm looking at the chat. I'm reading your questions. I'm reading all that. So if you want to get a chance to get a free Jaden Daniels rookie card, PSA 9, I know all my sports card guys really like this card. So, I have a couple of my own Jaden Daniels rookie cards. This one's a really good one. It's a really solid card. Obviously graded, which is the cool part about that. If you know anything about the sports card business, is that the grading part is the expensive part, and you don't have to go through that. You get a nice Jaden Daniels rookie card that's already graded for you, and it's a really nice card, if I do say so myself. Paul saying, is the offensive line that looked terrible? Yeah, I mean, one of the sacks was on John Bates, but like that's just a poor blocking scheme, and like for one of the better, uh, blocking tight ends to miss that is pretty bad. Additionally, if you sign up with Courtyard, I'll put the link in more. I'll give you shoutouts. I'll give you shoutouts throughout the game. I mean, it's completely free, guys, to just sign up and, comment your username for a chance to win a free Jaden Daniels rookie card. Like, we obviously expect him to be, this franchise savior and MVP candidate year after year. And if you want a card from his rookie year that's already graded, it's already slabbed up for you, you get it for free if you sign up with Courtyard today. And it's a really nice platform, guys. Yeah, this guy's rage baiting, guys. Don't pay attention to this other guy. I'm not even going to say his name. Brian Mitchell's a great one. Joey, producer Joey is hosting now. Does a lot of good work with our Vols channel. Grayson Miller saying Art Monk or Joe Theismann. Yeah, seeing a lot of Joe Theismanns and Art Monk. I mean, respectfully so. Kenny saying Daniels needed the reps badly. Just one series and he looked terrible. I won't say he, obviously it's not good, but I would say he didn't look terrible just because of the fact that, the offensive line did him no favors. I mean, understandable. It's a little bit of excuses. If you want to grade the first half for me, go ahead, do that right now. But yeah, I mean, wasn't good, but I mean, definitely could have used some help. Seeing John Riggins, LeVar Arrington's a nice one, really nice, legend. But if you want a chance to get your Jaden Daniels rookie card, like I said, now's the chance to do it. Just comment your username in the live chat, and I'll mark you down. Portis, Moss, and Taylor were my favorite to watch. I think Portis gets just a little bit of underrated, just because of the fact that they traded Champ Bailey for him, and that's just, say what you want. It's retrospectively, probably a bad trade. Although the Portis was amazing for the Redskins or Commanders, they were probably fleeced because they gave up a third rounder in that deal. So it's preseason. Yeah, it is. Definitely preseason when we're seeing Sam Hartman play. That guy stinks, but it is what it is. Seeing a lot of C's. I mean, only points he've scored, guys, is on the defensive side. His second play of the game. Yeah, it is not fun. Godseekers, I didn't see your Courtyard username. What was it? Yeah, trading Champ Bailey. I mean, dude. And it's one of those things where it's like, we could talk about previous ownership, how much incompetence they were, but you didn't pay the man and then you trade him away. You knew he was a lockdown corner, and you just, that's just asinine football. Gotcha, God Seekers. Thank you. And now you're entered in the giveaway. Looking back retrospectively, that previous organization was, yeah. Now, yeah, that is true. Champ did say that he had a lot of personal issues, but the main reason why those personal issues was a Mr. Snyder there. So B-. Interested to see why B-. I would have said C. I mean, at the worst, you can't give an offense anything better than a D. But yeah. Chris Cooley, There's actually a photo of my sister in a Chris Cooley jersey for picture day. Yeah, there was a lot of bad moves that the Commanders used to make. But I mean, honestly, I think this GM or ownership has done a really good job of commitment to win and being smart about winning. You know, it's it's one thing to like spend a lot of money on free agents, but they're spending money where it counts. Last season, obviously they didn't really spend a lot in free agency, but they made up for it this year. They were trying to do more so of get more older guys, keep their core intact. They realized that was, a mistake, and they pivoted off of that. They weren't going to double down on anything, and that's good. Yeah, yeah, that was. Look, man, when Joe Gibbs says that he wants to invest more in his racing team, and don't get me wrong, his racing team's awesome. I'm a NASCAR guy. Then coach for your team kind of says something. This is very, very unfortunate era of the Commanders football. But we're getting past that now. We have our young quarterback. By the way, guys, looks like the players are warming back up. They're back on the field here at halftime. But, yeah, I mean, it was just dark times for a lot of that. I mean, obviously you had 2012 with RG3, but then that got quickly shadowed because of the terrible handling of his injury. Then you had, 2015 when we made the playoffs against the Packers and Kirk Cousins absolutely balled out. Then the Kurt Cousins, if anyone gets that one, whole situation where they franchise tagged him like 3 years in a row. That wasn't ideal, but that's exactly what this new ownership's doing. They're looking to make amends, and they're doing a really good job. I mean, making an NFC Championship in that first year with Jaden Daniels, that's the starting point. Last year obviously was a setback, but we're expecting big things. We're expecting big things with this one. So, I mean, when you have a team like this where it's a young quarterback, it's hopefully a core that you're looking to build up on above Jaden Daniels. So that's going to be something that's really exciting to watch, and I'm excited to watch Commanders football with y'all. It's going to be a fun season. Hopefully the offensive line can figure their crap out. Looks like we're just about to return here. Sperry, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All righty. All right.
All right, second half about to begin here, guys. Commanders and Lions tied at 7 at the half. By the way, do we have an update at all on Shadur Sanders and how he's playing so far? They're 30 minutes into that game. I do not know what's going to happen here because right now it's looking like John Bates might not be a hit on our Prize Picks lineup here because he's going to have to make 2 field goals here and this is updated. So Shadur Sanders has 0 passing yards in the first 30 minutes of that game. Oh, the game's delayed? Is there thunder and lightning in the area? Is it in Cleveland? So that the Bills the Bills don't have a retractable roof, do they? I think it's in Cleveland because I think the Bills are home. Yeah, it's in Cleveland. All right, we're back going here. It's a decent kick up the middle. Bouncer. It's going to be fielded at the 1 by Craig Reynolds, the former line. Breaks a few tackles, gets to the 22-yard line. But there is a flag on the play, of course. Going to be holding on the receiving team, the Commanders here. By the way, we're just 3 subscribers away from giving away a free raffle entry. We just passed 300 likes. Let's give away a free raffle entry right now. Type those me's in the chat. I'll be giving away the free raffle entry at the end of this drive. The Commanders will start. Looks like Calic Manis is back out there. Get Sam Hartman's ass on a bus back to wherever he comes from. 13-yard line. Sends Antonio Williams in motion. He's still playing. He'll hand it off to Fat Man, who will stiff arm a man, and he's going to run through somebody for a decent gain of around 2 yards. Guess that's not that decent, but shotgun for Kaliakmanis here on 2nd down and 8. 3 receiver set, a stack out to the right. Now they motion Antonio Williams. Kaliakmanis looking, pressure, throws down the field on the fade, and did he catch that? What a catch! Oh my goodness, number 86 for the Washington Commanders. That would be Mr. Jesus Christ, Jaden Bradley with an insane grab, one-handed, falling backwards, and it sounds like he got interfered with as well by the Lions defender. Good throw from Kaliakmanis, who continues to impress. What a catch by Bradley. It'll be a big gain for Washington. One of his arms is literally being held by the defender for Detroit, and he still makes the catch.
That is a insane catch, insane concentration, and to have your arm pinned under like that, that's crazy. What a catch.
Big time play there for Bradley, who has been a camp standout to this point. Under center is Kaliakmanis, this time with a 2 receiver set, 2 tight ends out there. Hands it off. Once again, contacted in the backfield is Fat Man, and lucky to just have a TFL for 1 yard. By the way, let's give this free raffle entry to Patrick Spong, my man. To Patrick Spong? Well, if we already gave one to him, let's go with Hailraiser instead. Shotgun here, 3 receivers set, spread. Kaliakmanis takes the snap, pressure there. Now he dumps it off to Fat Man on the quick slip screen, and he's only going to get a yard. Not the best blocking out front by the O-lineman. Patrick, I want to make clear, even though we didn't give you that particular free raffle entry, you already have a raffle entry. That's why we're giving it to somebody else. We want to make sure that as many people can get in on the raffle as possible. 1 sub away, guys. 1 more person clicks that subscribe button. We're giving away another one. Shotgun here, 2x2 formation. There's a snap too early. It's going to be a false start. Jesus Christ. 61, Julian Good-Jones continues to play terribly. I feel okay. Maybe a little hotter, but I got a whole sweatshirt on and I feel okay. Hello, producer Coop. How you doing? What's up, young Jay? Shotgun for Kaliakmanis here, 2x2 spread formation. He'll can the play at the line of scrimmage. Lions playing birds on offense. He gets him to jump off sides. Free play. Just throw it up, Kaliakmanis. He's rolling out to his right. Bombing it down the field. Way overshot. Tried to go to Antonio Williams. But listen, man, caught him offside. Why not? 7 unanswered texts. So offsides from the Lions gives the Commanders an easy 5 yards. Wait a second. Did they take off the penalty? Was it 2nd and 5th? Why is it 3rd and 10? Oh, I'm an idiot, guys. I apologize. 3rd down and 10. Trips right. Kaliakmanis takes the snap. They send pressure. Steps up in the pocket. Throws over the middle. Accurate ball. Caught. Contested catch from Antonio Williams. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Antonio Williams, not known for his contested catch ability. Tight window. Good throw from Kaliakmanis. Maybe a little bit behind, honestly. Not the best throw from Kaliakmanis. Had to come back to the football. Nice catch from the rookie out of Clemson. Shotgun here. Trips right again for Kaliakmanis. Now on the Lions 39. Handing it off to Kaytron Allen. Finds a little bit of a crease, and he'll pick up 8. This is what I like about Kaytron Allen, man. He's got really good vision. And even though he's not like a big play threat, like a Bill Krosky-Merritt is, for example, he's big. He's hard to bring down. He moves the pile forward, and he keeps the offense on schedule. You need guys like that. Innings eaters on early downs. 2nd down and 2. Athan changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Starts in shotgun. Now goes under center in a condensed formation. Cans the play. Really taking command of the offense is Kaliakmanis. Play action. Pressure getting to him. Steps up. Throws over the middle. It's going to be open. Caught. 1st down, Commanders. Down to the 15-yard line. And that would be number 86. Once again, Jaden Bradley. And now the Commanders are in the Prize Picks red zone for the first time today. Download the Prize Picks app today. By the way, this is the first time either team has been in the Prize Picks red zone. Download the Prize Picks app today. Play your first $5 lineup with code HMA. If you win that lineup, you get $150 in additional lineups. Under center is Kaliakmanis. Takes the snap. He hands it off to Kaytron Allen. And once again, no push from the O-line. It's going to be a loss of 1. I don't know what exactly the averages look like for the Commanders running backs today, but can't imagine they're too great. Shotgun here for Kaliakmanis. Condensed set, 2x2. Takes the snap. Detroit sends pressure. Quick throw. It's dropped by number 89, Lawrence Cager. Maybe not the best placed ball by Kaliakmanis, but I would say certainly catchable. Now it'll be 3rd down and 10 coming up. Got to say, man, the comfortability of Kaliakmanis in the pocket to stand in there, throw the ball over the middle of the field. That is what this offense is going to be requiring out of their quarterbacks. Kaliakmanis looks like an NFL backup quarterback right now. Sam Hartman undeniably does not. Shotgun here, spread 2x2. Let's try and find the rookie out of Clemson, Antonio Williams here. Snapped, flag, false start. Julian Good-Jones was there earlier in the drive. Yeah, Matt Golban is playing right guard right now with Julian Good-Jones at center. I know Dan Quinn said they wanted to get Colvin some reps at guard, give him some more versatility. By the way, that points to him not starting this year, and that Allegretti is pretty much locked in as the team's starting center this year. Shotgun here. Takes the snap. Pressure again. Throws the out route. Caught. Great job by Kaliakmanis to stand in there. It's Antonio Williams again, his 3rd catch of the day. And that's going to be short of the sticks. 4th down. They'll send in Drew Stevens to kick the short field goal. But good job by Kaliakmanis to stand in there, take a hit, throw a good football. So let's see if the UDFA out of Iowa can hit this kick. 27-yarder. It's easier than a PAT. Stevens puts it up, and it is good. 2 for 2 on his kicks today. Made the PAT, made the field goal. 10-7, Commanders lead. Solid drive from Kaliakmanis, man. I'm not going to lie. really excited about what he's going to be able to do the rest of this preseason. I'm also excited about partnering with our friends at Prize Picks this season here on the Commanders Report. It is the #1 sports picks app in America. And guys, preseason football is now here, and there isn't a better place to cash in on your football takes this season than with our friends at Prize Picks. The app is really easy to use. You just pick more than or less than on a few player stat projections, and then lock in your lineup. Right now, our Prize Picks lineup, we decided to do a flex lineup today, guys, which means out of the 3 projections that we have, if we get 2 right, we walk away with a little bit of money. If we get all 3 correct, we walk away with 3 times our original entry fee of $20. Right now, we can already check mark this one with Joshua Dobbs. His night is over with just 24 passing yards. We took the less on his number, but we need either the Jake Bates more on field goals made to hit, or we need the Shadur Sanders less than 101.5 passing yards to hit as well. Right now, Cleveland and Buffalo's game is delayed in Cleveland because of storms. We'll keep you guys updated on this Prize Picks lineup as the day goes on. But best of all, guys, Prize Picks just switched their offer. All you have to do is play your first $5 lineup with code HMA, and if you win that lineup, you get $150 in additional lineups because of this new offer. There's not a better time to join than right now, right before the start of football season, so lock in and win that first lineup today. One more time, that's code HMA at sign up to get $150 in bonus lineups if you win your first $5 lineup. Click the link in the comments and description to download the app today. As always, play responsibly, and a big thank you to Prize Picks for sponsoring us here at the Commanders Report. All right, so some good things on that drive, Ponzi. I've been pretty underwhelmed, unfortunately, with the run game. I think Katron Allen has looked pretty good, but Robert Henry Jr., last week's standout, is averaging -1 yards per carry. And by the way, that's not on Robert Henry Jr. That's on the offensive line, in my opinion, not blocking things up for him. But so far, I would definitely have to say Robert Henry Jr. is a pretty big loser of this game. But overall, man, like Calic Manis in the passing game looks sharp. Antonio Williams running good routes, making some tough catches on not perfectly thrown balls. Calic Manis is standing in the pocket. He doesn't look skittish in there. Doesn't look afraid of the rush. Like, he looks like he's going through his progressions nicely. Like, he looks like a solid backup quarterback. He even had a nice play out of structure, stepping up in the pocket, throwing sidearm on a 3rd down to move the chains earlier in this game. So I like what I've been seeing from Ethan Calic Manis today. 80% completion percentage. Quarterback rating over 100 without a touchdown is pretty darn impressive. He's nearing 100 yards on the day. Like, if this performance doesn't tell you that Ethan Calic Manis should be this team's QB3 this year, I don't know what will. Period. And hell, even if Marcus Mariota isn't ready to come back for week 1, I'd feel somewhat comfortable with Calic Manis being this team's QB2 heading into week 1 versus Philly. By the way, guys, we are doing a jersey raffle here for the Washington Commanders here at the end of this game. So if you guys want to get in on the raffle, $5 to get in, $10 to get 3 raffle tickets, $20 to get 10 tickets, plus we spin the wheel. Also, you get 3 extra raffle tickets whenever you make a purchase of one of our Sonny Styles t-shirts. So $24.99 on our website, chatsports.com/Sonny, to pick yours up today. Kick is away. It's going to be fielded shortly in the end zone by the Detroit return man. He'll take it out to around the 26-yard line. That's where Detroit will take over. We'll see if Luke Altmaier continues to get snaps. They have only 3 quarterbacks on the roster, so I'd assume that we'll see Altmaier versus Calic Manis, 2 rookie quarterbacks, battle it out for the rest of this preseason matchup. Hey, another $20 super chat from God Seekers SG. He'll put you up on screen here in a second, my friend. It's another wheel spin. Did you do the wheel spin while I was at halftime? All right, so we still got to do the other wheel spin. So this will be a second wheel spin for God Seekers SG. Handoff on first down. It's going to be a solid gain of 8, but there is a flag. And I think this will be coming back. See what the call is. Then we just got a $5 super chat as well from Grayson Miller. We will cover both those super chats here in a second. penalty on Detroit, 5-yard penalty here. Now Joshua Dobbs is in the game. So maybe our prize picks lineup isn't as safe as we thought. Guess Joshua Dobbs is getting a little bit more action. Maybe they're alternating quarters. Under center for Dobbs. 12 personnel, 2 tight ends. Play action. Looking, steps up, throws, and finds the out route there on 1st and 15. It's going to be second down and short coming up, and that's Meeks. Or, sorry, Tay Martin. My mistake. Meeks is 13, Martin 17. Shout out to Alex Bourne with another 10 raffle tickets for you, my friend, with the $20 super chat. We'll also spin the wheel for you next commercial break. $5 from Grayson Miller says, Jack, what do you think of the new theme song since they changed the name to the Commanders? Personally, I think the old song is way better. Hail to the Redskins. Yeah, I mean, I like the old school song better, personally, but I mean, it is what it is. Handoff here. A couple... Blackshear, the running back, will pick up about 2 yards on second and short. Be third down and very short coming up. Yeah, they did bring back Braves on the Warpath, though. So, like, I'm all for venerating and celebrating Native American culture whenever it makes sense to do it with the new branding. I know that the Commanders are shifting more towards like a Roman type of aesthetic, which I think is cool too. Like, I think, the Roman stuff would be pretty cool. But, like, obviously the Native American, culture aspects of this team, the roots run deep. So, like, the more that they can implement that into the team's branding, I'm 100% cool with it. Cool with that. Under center, on third down and 1, Dobbs, condensed formation. We'll take the snap, hand it off. He will slip through the Commanders' run defense, and he's off on a pretty big run here. Explosive run close to the 50-yard line. Poor run defense from the Commanders' defense there.
Kind of been a theme all night, unfortunately.
Under center condensed formation for Detroit again. Dobbs takes the under center snap, hands it off. The running back trips for no gain. God, dude, Drew Petzing just looks like somebody you want to punch in the face. I don't know, man. He kind of just looks like an ass to me. Like, I'm sure he's a great guy, just like, it's something about that face. Just wants me to punch it. Is there something I can do to work on that? No, it's your face. Shotgun here, 3 receiver set. Second down and 11 for Dobbs. He'll take the snap. Surveying the field. Now he's looking for his check down. Now he's rolling out to his left. He might look to run. Now he's going to get rid of it, and it's going to be out of bounds, incomplete. Third down and 11 coming up here. Chance for the Commanders defense to get off the field. Type those threes, man. Let's get off the field here and get the ball back in Nathan's hands. Shotgun spread, 2-by-2 formation. Now pressure getting in on Dobbs. Now he throws to his check down on the shallow cross. Would have had a first down, but Tay Martin drops it. So not great football from either side there. Good pressure from the Commanders, dialing up the blitz. But Dobbs had a pretty nice throw. And just Tay Martin couldn't bring it in. Fourth down, punt coming. Now there's a pre-snap penalty on the punt. I'll park Detroit back a few more yards on a false start. Oh. All right, now the punt's away. It's going to be fielded by Luke McCaffrey at the 11, and he's only going to get to the 13 before being brought down. So long field for the Commanders here as they look to take a 2-possession lead in the second half of this preseason matchup. Flag on the play. Jesus Christ, it's just a flag-a-palooza here in Detroit. I think they're pointing in the direction of the Commanders here, so this is probably going to be an even longer field for Calic Manis and crew. I was thinking about this the other day, Ponzi. By the way, legal block in the back on the Commanders. I was thinking about why was it a thing where people would put their pinkies up when they were drinking like tea, like in England back in the day. Like who had that? Who had that fucking idea, man? I know it's random as hell.
Brother, that's just the randomest thing ever.
But like, who came up with that social convention? Like, was there a practical reason for it?
Well, shall we look it up?
I mean, we're in the second half of a preseason game. We might as well. Like, was there a reason why they put their pinky up when they drank their tea?
Okay. So, it's actually a practical use. So, originally, it started as a practical way to balance hot, handleless porcelain cup imports from Asia in the 17th century. Over time, it turned into a misunderstood symbol of high class. Because, I mean, I guess that makes sense because if you were getting imports from Asia in the 17th century, pretty much means you were loaded.
Yeah, makes sense. So that's why it became a social convention, because you wanted people to think that you were high class.
You would like, oh yeah, I practice drinking with my pinky up.
And it's like, it's so stupid for people to do it now.
Yeah, of course.
But I was just wondering, like, was there a practical use for that? Because it's like, if there wasn't a practical use, it'd just be like some guy or some lady at some point in history was like, this is how we do things. And everyone's just like, okay. For no reason. But sounds like there was a reason.
Yeah. Handleless cups.
James Howard says Ponzi is an educated man.
Yeah.
Educated by the exploits of Google.
Yeah. I have my computer right here.
He's got the Google degree.
Some would say.
In pinky up history. All right. We are back in Detroit. Another drive for Ethan Kaliakmanis, the rookie quarterback out of Rutgers. He'll start under center here. A 2-receiver set. Looks like Antonio Williams' day might be done. Looks like the 4th stringers are now in. Hartman back in the game. What the fuck? Handoff, loss of 1. Another loss for Robert Henry Jr. today because he can't get any blocking. Ay, man. Second down and 10. They go empty for Hartman, who I have no idea why he's in this game. Are they just alternating drives at this point? Hartman takes the snap, looking to his right quickly. He throws it. It's caught. And Robert Henry Jr. will have his first positive gain of the day. Gets about 5 or 6. He'll be third down. Just give every single snap to Kaliakmanis. Like, I get that this is a quote-unquote competition, but it's like, who has looked better to this point? Who has more of the future here? Now, I do think both of them will be in the building this year. Kalikmanis will be the rostered one, and Hartman will probably be practice squatted because nobody's going to want him. Now here we go. 3rd down and 5 shotgun. Hartman will throw fade down the field. Inaccurate ball, incomplete. Why the fuck is he in this game? Tried to go up to Jaden Bradley, who had no problems getting good balls from Ethan Kalikmanis. Pause. It's a waste of plays.
Seems, Howard, I know you're joking, but...
Also, Sam Hartman wearing a fucking visor. You have not earned the right to wear a visor, big dog.
Got to increase Hartman's trade value, apparently.
Kicks away. It's going to be fielded at the 37. And now the more poor tackling on special teams. Going to get past the midfield marker, and Detroit's going to take over with great field position.
Might be good for our prize picks.
Yeah, maybe.
The defense actually hasn't been too bad. Kerry Johnson saying, thank God this doesn't count. I mean, the sad part is Antonio Williams and a lot of those guys are going to be getting
well, Williams wasn't on the field on that drive, so his day might be over, but yeah. Like, listen, this is the point in the game where Hartman should be playing. It's just, like, like if Hartman's going to play at all, it should be during, like, the fourth quarter, second half when the 4 stringers are in. But, like, the fact that Hartman played a big portion of that second quarter, and pretty much the entire first quarter, and now he's getting time here in the second half. It's like, I don't understand why they're doing this. Is Jaden Daniels, like, going up to Dan Quinn saying, I need my buddy to get opportunities? Like, I don't think Jaden does that, but, like, it doesn't make sense to do this. And it really didn't make sense to put him in there for the 2-minute drive at the end of the first half. I don't know, man. I don't get it. But hey, if playing Sam Hartman in preseason games is going to be the worst decision Dan Quinn makes as a head coach this year, I'll take it. I'll take it. Grayson Miller saying Hartman is definitely on Jack's losers list, LOL. Here's the thing. He's not, at least not right now, because, well, actually, you know what? We're putting him on there. Just because, like, we already know who he is. So, like, the performance today, it's not like there was high expectations or any sort of expectations for Sam Hartman. But the fact that Kalikmanis is looking as good as he is today probably puts Hartman in the loser category because of how poorly he's playing. By the way, I think our losers list so far, I'm compiling the list as the game goes on. The losers list is longer than the winners list right now, which is not where you want to be in a preseason game. All right, I think we're back in Detroit here. Or we just get a black screen. Thanks, NFL Plus. Oh, there it goes. So the Lions take over at the Commanders' 48-yard line. Opportunity to get some points here. Let's see if Altmaier or Dobbs is out there. I think it's Dobbs. Shot under center, doubles left, play action. Now Dobbs will dump it off, slip screen to his wide receiver, to his running back, Blackshear, who's going to sift his way through a bunch of defenders, gets all the way down to the 21-yard line. Explosive screen play for Detroit. And now there's an injury on the field to a Lions player. Looks like a tight end, no, offensive lineman. By the way, Joshua Dobbs getting closer to screwing our prize picks lineup here. I think they're alternating quarters. Like, this will be the last drive of Dobbs' day. Just poor pursuit by the Commanders' 4th-string defenders. So it'll be commercial break again. First down and 10 coming up at the Commanders 24. Lions still have not had a trip to the Commanders red zone yet, though. But they're 4 yards away from doing so.
Getting some calls for Sam Howell.
Yeah, I mean, Sam Howell, Commanders legend.
He's with the sneaky Cowboys now, though.
Man, I still remember that offseason when we had the number 2 overall pick, and like a very popular take in this fan base was, let's stick with Sam Howell and draft like a position player instead of drafting
draft Marvin Harrison or something like that.
Yeah. Instead of drafting Jaden Daniels, let's keep Sam Howell. Yeah, 5th round pick that looked pretty bad the year before. Yeah.
Yeah.
$10 from Grayson Miller. Says F Sam Hartman and the Cowboys and Eagles, doing this because I love this channel, and Jack and Ponzi keep up the good work, gentlemen. Appreciate you, Grayson. That's 3 more raffle tickets for you, my friend. I owe you a lemon shot.
We'll get these wheel spins after. I mean, you want to just do this now?
Yeah, let's do the wheel spins.
All right, let me get these.
All right. Cheers to you, Grayson.
2 wheel spins for, I believe.
Ugh.
Who's this for? It's for the same person. For God's sake.
Yeah, it's for
10 more raffles.
10 more raffles.
Running away with this so far. Although last week's raffle are still in this one.
Let's see what we got here. Oh! Tortilla slap. Get over here, Ponzi.
You have time?
I think so. I mean, we're in the second half of never mind. We just got back, so
we'll get that after.
Next commercial break. Under center now for Dobbs, and now there's a false start. God, such a sloppy second half to this point. So many penalties. So that'll park Detroit back 5 more yards. 1st and 15 here. Under center, or not under center, shotgun for Dobbs. Draw play. And the running back will pick up around 4 or 5 yards. And now there's a Commanders player that shoves a Lions player after the play, but no flags fly. It's the same player that took a really bad pursuit angle on the screenplay. It was number 32, Quantrez Knight. Shotgun for Dobbs. He's 2nd down and 11. Takes the snap. Quick throw on the quick square in. It'll be caught for a short gain, or medium gain, I should say. It'll be 3rd down and manageable here. Condensed 2x2 set. Now they send one of the receivers over to form a bunch. Close to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun for Dobbs. Sends another receiver over to create another 2x2. Takes the snap. Looking. Nothing there initially. Now throws backside. Caught. 1st down. Detroit gets down to the 10-yard line. By the way, they are in the Prize Picks red zone. Actually, I think they were at the 20-yard line. But still, in the Prize Picks red zone. Oh, no, yeah, they are at the 10, my bad. They are in the Prize Picks red zone, though. Download the Prize Picks app. Play your first $5 with code HMA. Get $150 in bonus lineups if you win that first lineup. Barely surviving, but it looks like we're going to just survive here. Unless they have like a 15-yard penalty and then throw a touchdown. Under center for Dobbs. Handoff. And it'll be another solid 5-yard gain, man. The run defense has just not been terrific. I don't know what the Lions are averaging per rush this game, but it's probably pretty efficient. Shotgun here, condensed set for Dobbs, who's in the shotgun. And now timeout Lions. Guess there was something they didn't like pre-snap. So they're calling their first timeout of the half. Be nice to get a stop here and get a Jake Bates field goal to help out our prize picks lineup because we pretty much only have a quarter left. So getting a field goal here would actually keep us in the running. Should have took the less on that one now thinking back on it. Shotgun here for Dobbs. Doubles left. 2 tight ends set in a wing out to the right. Takes the snap. Hands it off. Up the middle. Fighting forward. Gets down to the 1-yard line. Another good run for Detroit. Be 3rd down and goal. Gotta really do well up front here. Malik Spencer laying a nice hit on him. A good push from Blackshear, the running back. He's not the biggest guy in the world, but he moved the pile forward for the Lions. 3rd down and goal. They're in shotgun. Doubles left again. Same formation. Takes the snap. Hands it off. Does he get enough push? He does. Touchdown Lions. Commanders consistently losing the line of scrimmage in this game. It started with the first team defense. Now it's continuing on into the second and third units. So the Lions take the lead. But hopefully that's the last we see of Joshua Dobbs in this game, Ponzi, because if he continues to play, our prize picks lineup is really in jeopardy. So now Bates will attempt his second PAT attempt of the day, and it's up and good. Unfortunately, those do not count towards our prize picks, but that is what it is, man. Got 9 seconds left. I think we did the 2 wheel spins. But we're getting close to the 4th quarter, guys, which does mean that we're approaching the last call to get your raffle tickets in for the Commanders jersey. We'll be raffling off at the end of the show. It's a Commanders jersey of the winner's choosing. So home or away, any player on the team that you want. $5 gets you in. $10 gets you 3 raffle tickets. $20, you get 10 raffle tickets, and we spin the wheel. So if you guys want to get some raffle tickets for the raffle here tonight, go ahead and get in on it, because I'm not sure how many jerseys we're actually going to be raffling off this season. So this might be one of the only opportunities you get. Also, if you want 3 raffle tickets as well, you can purchase one of our Sonny Styles t-shirts currently available on the Commanders Report merch site. You guys can go to chatsports.com/Sonny to pick yours up today. And if you make a purchase, you get 3 extra raffle entries to win the jersey. Kicks away. It's going to be fielded at around the 8-yard line or so. And good fight forward here from the return man, Robert Henry Jr., to the 30-yard line before he eventually goes down. Flag on the play. Surprise, surprise. So many penalties, man. So many penalties. So assuming Kaliakmanis will get this next drive, there's only a second left on the clock here for the third quarter. Fantastic Sports says, Jack, what do you think of Sonny Styles so far? He doesn't look like an impact player through these first two preseason games. I think he's been in the wrong gap multiple times. He doesn't look super comfortable out there. He looks like a rookie. He looks like a rookie linebacker. Linebacker's a really tough position to play at this level, and he only played it one season in college. So really like the future and the upside that he brings, but hasn't been a great start to his preseason. And now Kaliakmanis rolls out on a play-action boot, throws it to Cager, who has a second drop of the day. And guess who just made the losers list? That's pretty rough there, Ponzi. Kaliakmanis once again put the ball on the money. Just Cager couldn't bring it in. Hey, James Howard coming in with a $20 super chat. That's another wheel spin and 10 raffle tickets for James. Says, keep up the good work, Jack and Ponzi. Will you guys ever explain why Mason left? He didn't want to become a part of the Commanders Nation on Chat Sports. Tell former producer Joey I said hi. We did explain. We actually explained it last week on the watch party, and we explained it when Mason left. It just wasn't a fit. It wasn't a fit for him. Tried it out and decided that this wasn't the spot for him. And we wish him nothing but the best of luck in his future endeavors. And we're gonna have a lot of fun covering this team this year here on this channel. So that's the reasoning there. But appreciate the $20 super chat, Mr. James Howard. We'll put you up on screen once our super chat software catches up with us here. But here's your wheel spin. Oh, no. All right. So we got 2 tortilla slaps to get to. One for me, one for you. I think we have enough time for you to get up here, Ponzi. All right, this is a little crusty, guys, because it's been out in the air. Ooh, flaky. Oh, there we go. Oh my God, man. I've already got a little bit of a headache, but that'll wake you up a little bit there. That'll wake you up a little bit in the fourth quarter. Little velo slap, you know. Hey, another 20! Let's go! God Seekers SG once again with a 20. No. $20 from Rabbit Hole Howard. Appreciate you, my man, with the 20. We already answered the question. Then Alex Bourne again with a 20. 10 more raffle tickets. Lots of people wanting to get in on this raffle. Best of luck to you guys. Shotgun here for Kaliakmanis on 2nd down and 10 after the drop pass from Lawrence Cager. Cans the play at the line of scrimmage based on the pre-snap look. Now Athan will take the snap. Steps up in the pocket, throws down the field. Open receiver. It's caught down the sideline. Perfectly thrown. And it's going all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's Nick Nash, the backup receiver, and a beautifully placed deep ball stood right in the pocket. Athan Kaliakmanis can play, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Athan Kaliakmanis, the most Greek-sounding name I've ever heard in my life, just delivered a ball perfectly down the sideline. And I said he got to the 30, actually got to the 20. We're in the Prize Picks Red Zone, folks. Download the Prize Picks app today. Play your first $5 lineup with code HMA. If you win that lineup, you get $150 in additional lineups. Under center for Kaliakmanis, takes the snap, hands it off, and once again, running back gets contacted behind the line of scrimmage. This offensive line absolutely sucks. Only 2nd down and long. I mean, it's actually staggering how much better Athan Kaliakmanis is versus Sam Hartman. Staggering. Manis looks like a legitimate backup quarterback in this league right now. I know he's going up against shitty competition, or crappy competition, sorry. Try and clean myself up here. Shotgun here, trips left, takes the snap, and there's going to be a penalty here. False start. Or delay a game. That's on Manis there. Cinzo says, to be honest, Hartman sucked in preseason last year too. I'm not sure why we even kept him on the practice squad last year. I'll tell you the exact reason why Sam Hartman made the practice squad. He's friends with Jaden Daniels. He's a pet. That's what he is. He's the class pet inside that quarterback room. So the Browns game is back underway, so we'll keep an eye on Shadur Sanders. Shotgun here for Manis. Takes the snap. Clean pocket. Throws quickly on time. Caught by Nick Nash. Pick up a solid gain to set up 3rd and long, though, because it was 2nd and 18. John Larson says Jack's enthusiasm will carry us through this 7-10 season. I hope it's better than that, but I mean, honestly, like 7-10 is absolutely a possibility for this team this year. This offensive line doesn't play better. Shotgun here for Manis. Can he move the chains on 3rd and 11? Takes the snap. Steps up. Throws middle. Caught, but short of the sticks. Pressure got to Manis quickly. Had to get rid of it. And it'll be 4th down. They will try a field goal to make it a one-point ball game. Back in the Prize Picks Red Zone. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup. And if you win that lineup, you get an additional $150 in bonus lineups. Grayson Miller with another 5. Stevens puts it up, and it is good. So Drew Stevens, I think, will probably make the winners list here, guys. He's made every single one of his kicks. Got about 12 minutes left to go here in preseason week 2. 14-13 is the score. Lions leading. Commanders' only touchdown of the day, though, came on the second play of the game on defense. Commanders' offense still not been able to get into the end zone yet. Meek Robertson with the play of the day, forcing a fumble on a nickel blitz. On Josh Dobbs, forced the fumble, and then Joshua Josephson, Commanders' rookie, jumped on top of it in the end zone. Grayson Miller says, I'm shouting out Tim's Sports Talk on this channel. He's a great guy who loves the Redskins/Commanders. Watch his channel often as much as you guys. Appreciate you, Grayson Miller. For that $5, you get another raffle entry. All right, for that $20 super chat, let's see if we can get another tortilla slap on here. Looks like raffle tickets of some variety. 5 raffle tickets for you. Well, we might actually do the raffle, guys, at the 2-minute warning here. So it's kind of last call. Got about 10 minutes left to go in this game in terms of getting raffle tickets. So $5 gets you in, $10 gets you 3, $20 gets you 10. And if you purchase a Sonny Styles t-shirt, that gets you 3 raffle tickets as well. I agree with Fours here, who says... you're welcome, or not, oh, sorry. He says, number 16 looks the part at QB. He sure does. Can we take a look at his stats here, Mr. Ponzi, through the first few drives of his game here? He's Playing pretty well. He's playing under control. Like, he looks like he's processing the information at a really high level. It's 11 of 14 today. Obviously, no touchdowns, but he also isn't putting the ball in harm's way. Quarterback rating's looking pretty good, so. Stevens lines up the kick, and it is away. It's going to be fielded at the 9-yard line here by the Lions, and the return man's going to find a crease to get to the 30, and he's brought down shortly after that. And that's where the Lions will take over. Hopefully Luke Altmaier's taking the fourth quarter here, or else our prize picks lineup is in jeopardy here, Ponzi. Greg Dortch, the wide receiver on the return there. Looks like Altmaier's back in there. He is. It's going to be under center. Handoff to start this drive. And once again, Blackshear with a good run. Powerful run running right through Commanders defenders. You'll pick up around 5 or 6 on the first down carry. Run defense has been a problem for the Commanders here in this one. They did pretty good against the Dolphins last week, this unit did, but I guess that's just because the Dolphins absolutely suck. Shotgun here for Altmaier. Read option will hand it off, but good job by the Commanders to get a TFL. That'll be Jacobs, number 57, on the tackle. Be 3rd down and 5 coming up. Shotgun here, trips right for Altmaier. Takes the snap, and it's going to be a false start on Detroit. Looked like the center was delayed in snapping the football. So it'll be 3rd and long coming up for Detroit. Let's see if the Commanders can get off the field and hopefully get Kalakmanis another drive, but who knows? It seems like the Commanders might be alternating Hartman and Kalakmanis drives, which is stupid in my opinion. Grayson Miller says, who all remembers Saint Booty Juice in the secondary? LOL. Might be a starter for the Green Bay Packers this year. And now there's going to be another false start on the Detroit Lions. Goodness gracious, man. This has just been a sloppy second half, really from both teams. As we like to call Benjamin St. Juice, though, we called him Benjamin St. Toast because he was always getting toasted back there. No speed whatsoever. So it'll be 3rd and about 15 coming up. We'll put Altmaier in the shotgun. Spread formation 2x2. Altmaier takes the snap. He's looking. He will throw fade down the sideline. Incomplete. Not a terrible throw, but a flag. Are you kidding me on that call? They're going to say Carlin Vigors interfered with the receiver, even though he didn't do anything. Stop myself. Pass interference on the defense. These are replacement refs. What are we talking about? He interfered. He just put his arm up. Never touched him. How is this DPI? Oh my Lord. So now they get the ball at the 41 instead of 4th down and they're punting. Ridiculous. Under center for Altmaier. Takes a snap, hands it off, and now this time, good run defense by the Commanders. Multiple Commander defenders in the backfield for a loss of 3 or 4. Looked like number 55, Brian Coart, who had a good week last week, was there to make the tackle. Did Shedeur already have a touchdown? Why is he in the queue? Long touchdown. Shotgun here. Altmaier looking for the quick option. Quick out route. Well thrown. Caught for a gain of around 5. So Shedeur Sanders, I think, already has a touchdown, guys. Let's see. 43 yards. Obviously, our prize picks projection doesn't have anything to do with touchdowns, but he already has 43 yards. And we'll see how much he plays. Yeah, Jake Bates at this point. We're really banking on Shedeur because listen, guys, this is a flex lineup on the Prize Picks app. So pretty much the way that works is that we can have one of these projections not hit for us, and we can still win as long as we get the other 2 right. Takes a snap. Altmaier looking, throwing down the field. It's deflected. Good play there by number 60. That would be Jeffrey Emba. 4th down here. For Detroit, they will punt. Hey, John Masood, Commanders Report legend, coming in with a 10. He says, all hail the newlyweds. Hiya Ponzi. Hiya Redskins fans. Shout out to John Masood. Shedeur Sanders went 4 for 4 on his drive and a 4th down conversion. Kick is away. And it's going to be fair caught by McCaffrey at the 15. So let's see if Sam Hartman or Ethan Kaliakmanis comes out there. They've been alternating drives for a little while now. If it's Hartman, you can pretty much say goodbye to any chance of a score. In my opinion. But if it's Kaliakmanis, I think we got a decent chance to take the lead on this drive. So we'll see. All right, let's have a word from our sponsor one last time on today's watch party from our friends at Prize Picks, which is America's #1 sports picks app. Preseason football is here, and there isn't a better place to cash in on your football takes this season with our friends at Prize Picks. The app is really easy to use. You just pick more than or less than on a few player stat projections and then lock in your lineup. Right now, our lineup is a flex lineup for this preseason week 2 matchup. We put in $20 to win 60 or a maximum of 60 if we get all 3 of these projections correct. It'll be less than that if we only get 2 correct. Right now, it certainly seems like we're in the clear for Joshua Dobbs, where we took the less on his passing yards. He's only at 74. Shedeur Sanders, we'll see, but that one's not off to a great start. They're in Cleveland, and then Jake Bates, it's not looking good that he's going to hit 2 field goals in this game. He already missed 1, but we'll see what happens by the end of the show here, guys. Best of all, Prize Picks just switched their offer for you right in time for football season. All you have to do is play your first $5 lineup with code HMA, and if you win that lineup, you get $150 in additional lineups. Because of this new offer, there's not a better time to join than right now, right before the start of football season. So lock in and win that first lineup today. One more time, that's code HMA at sign up to get $150 in bonus lineups if you win your first $5 lineup. Click the link in the comments and description to download the app today. As always, play responsibly, and a big thank you to Prize Picks for sponsoring the Commanders Report Watch Party. All right. Of course, we are going to be doing the jersey raffle here relatively shortly, guys. So if you haven't gotten any raffle tickets yet and you want one, make sure you enter with a $5 super chat. $10 gets you 3 tickets, $20 gets you 10, and we spin the wheel. Also, you can purchase a Sonny Styles t-shirt. If you do so, that gets you 3 raffle tickets as well. Plus, you get a shirt. So, get a cool shirt. If you actually want to show that shirt real quick here, Ponzi, I'd appreciate you. Show the people what they'd be getting. Really cool design by our merch guy, Arnold, here with the double point with Sonny. If you guys want that t-shirt, it's $24.99 on our website. You also get 3 raffle tickets here and a shout out on the show. Looks like Hartman's out there. Frick me. Handoff. It is going to be maybe a yard gain by Robert Henry Jr., and there's flags. This is probably coming back. Well, if it's any consolation here, Ponzi, it certainly appears that if the Commanders get another drive after this, then it'll be Calic Manis. And that might be the game-deciding drive. So, silver linings? John Matsood with another 10 says, remember, no raffle tickets for me. Give my raffle tickets away as you choose. All right, type those me's in the chat. We got 6 raffle entries to give away here, courtesy of Good Samaritan, John Matsood. Spam those me's throughout this drive. We're going to pick 6 winners. Shotgun here from Hartman. Play action. Rolling out to the right. Throws on the run. Well placed. Good throw. Best throw of the day, but from Hartman by far. On the run to his right. Throwing to number 84 down the sideline. That would be Mr. Jacoby Jones for a big gain. New set of downs for the Commanders after the explosive passing play. Commanders at their own 32-yard line. Trips left for Hartman. He takes the snap, looks for the quick screen outlet to Jones. It's caught. He will pick up around 7. Another positive play. Successful play for the Commanders. Type those me's in the chat. Throughout this drive, we're going to give away 6 free raffle entries to win the Commanders jersey. I'm going to give my first one here to Fantastic Sports. Keep spamming those me's, and we'll continue to give away the free raffle entries in between plays here. Offset I formation. Hartman under center, cans the play at the line. Takes a snap, hands it off, and stiff arm here from Craig Reynolds, who's going to find the edge, and he's going to pick up 3 or 4. Probably more like 3, though. It'll be 3rd down and short coming up. Next one here, I'm going to give this one to Dylan Rumsey. God, man, Nicholas Petit-Frere has been so bad in this game. Under center is Hartman, condensed formation, takes the snap, hands it off. Once again, contacted in the backfield. Reynolds does everything he can to move the ball forward, but he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th down coming up. Guessing they're going to punt? I wouldn't trust Sam Hartman. Next one here, let's give one to... Let's go with Nick Barron. Give one to Josh Ray. Oh, they're going for it here. Shotgun for Hartman. Bunch formation out to the left. 1 second on play clock. Takes the snap. He's looking. Steps up. Throws the fade. And it's not even close. Turnover on downs. What the hell is Sam Hartman doing? Why are we trusting Sam Hartman with a 4th down on our own side of the field? These are the questions that you ask if you want to understand the mind of Dan Quinn, who apparently thinks Sam Hartman's a good NFL backup quarterback. Instead of giving your promising young rookie valuable game snaps in the preseason to help his development, nah, let's just roll out Sam Hartman, the class pet. It does technically, but is Bates going to hit 2 more field goals? No. He's going to hit maybe 1 more. We still have 2 more to give away here. Let's do that right now. Keep spamming those me's. Let's give one to Mark Anderson. Been watching the show for a long time. Let's give the other one to Ron Volbert. Good luck to everybody in the raffle. It's not too late to enter. $5 gets you in. $10 gets you 3 tickets. $20 gets you 10 tickets. $10 super chat here coming in from Brett Meter. It's 3 3 raffle tickets for you, my friend. Thank you for the 10. Kirosi's asking, why is Sam in? Apparently, the Commanders have decided to alternate drives for Sam Hartman and Ethan Kaliakmanis. Hasn't even been close, by the way. Kaliakmanis has been better. If we can show their stats for the time being here, Ponzi. Kaliakmanis looking pretty good. 162 yards passing. The incompletions, he's had some drops. Like the adjusted completion percentage is even higher than that. He's looked really good, maneuvering the pocket, standing in there, delivering some deep downfield shots. Like, he looks comfortable, man. He looks like a legitimate backup quarterback to me. And then Sam Hartman, 9 for 11, never forget. But, that does not do it justice how bad this guy has been today, guys. He's been fine for Sam Hartman level expectations, but, he got strip sacked. Been sacked multiple times, actually. It's just, he's been fine. It's just, the team isn't moving the football with him. He's completing passes, but it's ahead of the sticks on third downs. He's not completing down the field. There's a reason why he has 9 completions for only 67 yards. He's been okay, but, it's not been very good, obviously. This offense is 0 points today. By the way, guys, we're not going to do the post-game show. We're not going to do the winners and losers list after the game. We're going to get out of here pretty quickly so we can film that out of live and then get it out on the channel as soon as we can. So we are getting close to the 2-minute warning when we're going to be doing this raffle, so make sure you get your raffle tickets in if you haven't already. Under center, spread 3 wide receiver formation here for the Lions. He'll take the snap. Altmaier, play action, pressure on him, and he's going to be sacked. Let's go. It's the second sack of the day for Maurice Hurst, the newly signed defensive tackle. Former Michigan Wolverine was unblocked. Somebody missed an assignment there. Second down and 19 now, under center, around midfield. Takes the snap. Altmaier, play action. Has a clean pocket. Steps up, throws into the intermediate window, and it's caught. Relatively big gain. He'll set up third down and short. Got to get off the field here, man. Obviously, preseason doesn't matter, but a touchdown, 2-point conversion ends the game. But I think we're going to get a Nathan Kaliakmanis drive to finish this game with a chance to tie or maybe even win this game. 3rd and 3. Shotgun for Altmaier. Takes the snap. He's looking. Pressure around the edge. Now he escapes, throws down the field, and it's not even close. Miscommunication with his receiver, Meeks. Yeah, memes. 4th down and 3. I think they're just going to take the field goal and force the Commanders to score a touchdown here. Or maybe they're going to go for it. They're keeping Altmaier out there. They're going for this, guys. Type those 4s to get them off the field. Let's go. Shotgun for Altmaier. Blackshear, the running back. 3 receivers in a spread formation. Send a man on a short motion. Now Altmaier looking. Nothing there initially. Now he has to roll out to his right. Now he's going to find the short option. It's caught. First down Lions. The guy responsible for the receiver in the flat chased after Altmaier. Tried to get the sack. And left his guy open. Now that's one of those pick your poison situations there. Yeah, because if he stays on the receiver, Altmaier's going to run. Yeah. And he's probably going to pick up the first down. So it's so first down for the Lions. Currently on the Washington 32-yard line, well within Jake Bates' field goal range. Under center is Altmaier. 2 receivers set and 12 personnel. Handoff, flag on the play, and it's going to be a good stop for the run defense. Maybe a loss of 1. Gotta say, number 53, DJ Johnson, the edge rusher, has been active in this game. Offsides on the Commanders. You got to be joking. Penalties are too much in this game, folks. I don't know how many penalties the Commanders have right now. It's too many. Now under center for Altmaier. 13 personnel, just one receiver on the field out wide to the left. Altmaier will take the snap and hand it off to Blackshear, who will pick up a 2-yard gain or so. We second down and short. John is asking, is the company still looking for a replacement for this channel, or are you here for the season? It appears for now that I'm here until further notice. All right, so I think I'm going to be here for the entire season, but that's kind of out of my control. All right, my bosses decide where my work goes. So I'd love to spend this entire season with you guys. I think that makes a lot of sense. By the way, second down and 2, good run stuff by the Commanders, loss of 1. Love watching this team, man. Think it's a super fun team to cover. And I love you guys. I love this fan base too, man. This has been super duper fun. But listen, man, like the bosses, I know want to get eventually a long-term host in terms of somebody that can really dedicate the time and resources that this channel really deserves. So we'll see what happens. Is kind of the answer to that question. But I consider every single day covering this team a blessing. So. Third down and 2, under center, now in the Prize Picks red zone, by the way. Handoff, Blackshear, another run stuff from the Commanders' run defense that has come alive here in the fourth quarter. Great stuff by Ricky Barber and Brian Coart, who had a good week last week. By the way, guys, download the Prize Picks app today. Use code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup to get $150 in additional lineups. I think Detroit's going for it again. So Detroit's just killing clock here. It's 4th down and 3. They're trying to end this game. Washington still has all 3 of their timeouts. They're going to let this clock wind all the way down and I think call a timeout. They do. Two minutes and 30 seconds left. If Detroit gets a first down here, the Commanders are going to have to call timeouts in their own right if they want Ethan Kaliakmanis to get another drive. So actually, they're sending out the field goal unit with John Bates. So if he would have made that first field goal, we'd be sitting pretty right now. Thanks a lot, Bates. That's what I get for taking the more on a Lions player in this game, man. That's what I get. 37-yard field goal for Bates. Snap, hold, up, and it is good. Right down the middle. 17-13 Lions. But the Commanders have all 3 of their timeouts. They'll have the 2-minute warning, and Ethan Kaliakmanis will have the chance to win this game with a nice touchdown drive and finish up his day. So this is where we're at right now, guys. I don't think Jake Bates is getting another field goal. Sorry, unless Kaliakmanis throws like an interception, but even then they're going to knee it. They're not even going to take the points. So that means because this is a flex lineup, we got to make sure we hit on the other 2 projections here. And it sounds like we're going to be doing that with Joshua Dobbs. His day appears to be over. Shadur Sanders, still to be determined. We will keep an eye on that here over the course of the rest of the day here. And then, of course, it is... am I in the middle of a Prize Picks read right now? Oh, I completely forgot. You good? No, apparently not. I just completely blanked on if we were in the middle of a Prize Picks read. But by the way, guys, this is the last call for the jersey. We're going to be giving away the jersey at the 2-minute warning here, guys. So $5 to get in, $10 to get 3 raffle tickets. Every 20, it's 10 raffle tickets. So 40, you get 20. 60, you get 60. Or 60, you get 30. Kick is away. It's going to be fielded at the 5 by Robert Henry, who hasn't had the opportunity to do much, and he fumbled. I guess. Picked up by the Lions, I think. We'll see. It's a scrum, but Robert Henry Jr. can't do that shit, man. Last week, after that performance from Robert Henry Jr., I thought he might have had a chance to maybe squeak his way onto the team. Today, he hasn't done diddly squat except fumbled his football. But the Commanders keep the ball. Wow. The Commanders keep the ball. Darius Rush was able to secure the ball. And now Detroit is celebrating because their player comes out of the scrum with the football. So we'll see. Either way, the Commanders do have 3 timeouts. So, like, theoretically, Detroit could go 3 and out, kick a field goal. Commanders would still have a 2-minute drive. Still have the 2-minute drill, too. They're giving the ball to Detroit. I guess this is how we win our prize picks lineup, but first things first, we got to get a stop. Gotta have better ball security, man. If you want to make this team, if you're Robert Henry, you gotta protect the ball better. One of the biggest losers of the day, frankly. He was one of the biggest winners last week. I was really excited to watch him today. Super disappointing today. Under center. This is a run formation if I've ever seen one. They will hand it off to Blackshear, and he will pick up 2. Yeah. I mean, hey, stop them to a field goal here. You won't have many timeouts left. You can have 1 and have a 2-minute drive, get a touchdown, 2-point conversion, you win this game. Not that winning in the preseason matters, but it would be nice to see Cal McManus pull that off. But if the Lions get a first down, this game is effectively over. Someone's asking, did we miss a PAT? No, we scored a touchdown, then we've had 2 field goals. So no offensive touchdowns for the Commanders' offense today. Under center, Malik Spencer creeping up. Takes the snap. Altmaier will hand it off to Blackshear, and he's going to almost pick up the first down. He's going to pick up 6 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 1. Commanders need to build a wall here on 3rd down and 1. Yeah, probably, honestly. That's the 2-minute warning, by the way, guys, so let's do the raffle. Thank you to everybody that put in raffle entries today. Thank you to everyone that bought our Sonny Styles t-shirts. All right, man. Whoever wins this, make sure you send me an email at sperry@chatsports.com, okay? So if you win this jersey, make sure you send me what jersey you want, what color you want, size of the jersey, and then shipping address. Billy Dixon. Congratulations to you, Billy. Make sure you send me that email. I think Billy only had 1 raffle entry. He had a couple? All right. Shout out to Billy Dixon. And also shout out to all the people that donated to the channel today. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do what we do here on the Commanders Report every single day. Oh, cool. All right, yeah. So if you didn't win the raffle this week, you could still walk away with something Commanders related here, as we have an awesome Sonny Styles t-shirt available on our website. Chatsports.com/Sonny is the link. Ponzi's putting that in the comment section right now. $24.99. So if you always want to make sure it's sunny in your living room when we're watching the Washington Commanders this year, make sure you guys click that subscribe button. And, of course, go get your It's Always Sunny in Washington, D.C. t-shirt on our website at chatsports.com/sunny. All right, 3rd down and 2 coming up. If the Commanders can get a stop, that'll give Ethan Kaliakmanis a chance to go win this game at the end of it. If they can't get it, then the Lions are going to be able to just end this game. Also, if they stop them here, we could already lock in our flex lineup, Ponzi.
They might go for it.
They might, just to end the game. That's certainly possible. Honestly, on 4th and short, I think your chances of winning the game are higher if you go for it as opposed to kicking the field goal and then giving the Commanders another shot here. Under center, 13 personnel. Prize Picks Red Zone. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code HMA on your first $5 lineup. If you win, you get $150. Oh, let's go. The Commanders' run defense gets a really good penetration, but then he's running around and he's going to be tackled at the line. Let's go. Great job by the Commanders' defense to get a stop, and now let's see what Detroit decides. We know Dan Campbell likes to put his nuts on the table. Pause.
Please kick the field goal.
And now Campbell is yelling at somebody. I don't know if that's a ref or a player. It's 4th down. I think they're going to go for this to try and put this game away. And they are. Shotgun here. Looks like nobody's on the slot receiver. Nobody's on the slot receiver. They're handing it off. Blackshear, does he get there? I think he did. Just got it. 1st down, Detroit. Damn it. And that's going to be it, man. Kaliakmanis gets robbed out of a potential game-winning drive opportunity from Robert Henry Jr., fellow rookie. And that one bites. All right, and since we've already done the raffle here and the Commanders are not taking a timeout, they are just going to get in victory formation, and that's going to be it for today's Commanders Report Watch Party. Thank you guys so much for joining us here today. We're going to have our winners and losers video come out probably within the next hour or so. We're going to get to work on that right now and get that out as soon as we can. So thank you guys so much for watching our preseason watch party here for preseason week 2. We will be back next week, Friday, for the preseason finale versus the Baltimore Ravens. We'll also have daily free Commanders coverage throughout the week. Injury updates. We'll have a joint practice report versus the Baltimore Ravens as well. So if you want the very latest surrounding the Washington Commanders, make sure you guys click that subscribe button. And from me and Ponzi, thank you guys for joining us here this afternoon. We'll see you guys next time. And until then, hail to the Commanders.